Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday night stream with myself, Geordie Paul of Magpie Movies fame. Yes, that's where you recognise that face before. We have also alongside myself the Blu-ray Bullet Brit. Good evening, Peter.
Hello! Fucking hell. Oh.
And also joining us this evening, we have that bald-headed twat who has also put the mouth in bone. It is Jamie Powell. Good evening, Jamie. Or I'll tell you what, I'll take him off the mute button. There we go.
Hello.
How are we?
There's something different about him.
He's got hair.
I look better. How are we doing? All right?
Yeah.
We are fine. So if everybody's tuning in, we are going to have, well, hopefully, have Preston on, that fat samurai guy. He's all up for the stream. I just hope he knows it's 8:30 our time and not his time. So obviously I've messaged him.
It's like 11:30 over there, I think.
Yeah, so he hasn't messaged me anything, so I'm presuming it's all right. So we'll just have to improvise until he arrives. And if not, it'll be the three ugliest people on YouTube for about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Well, who else is coming on?
Boom, boom. So we've got, see who's in the house already. So we have Mr. Brett. Hello, my dudes. Jason, hello. And we also have and Matt's here. Hey guys, hope you've all had a nice weekend. What's your favourite John Hughes movie? There you go, straight in with the question.
Some Kind of Wonderful. Of course it is.
I'm between two, Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I'm probably going to lean towards Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Just.
I don't know many John Hughes films, so you'll have to enlighten me. Obviously, I know those two that you've mentioned, and obviously Pretty in Pink and Home Alone and things like that, but none of those.
Candles.
16 Candles.
Breakfast Club.
No.
Breakfast Club. Ferris Bueller.
This is where people come off the stream now, is that I say that I don't like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think it's overrated. But that is my opinion.
I've seen it.
I still want it. I've got a steelbook, you know. Got to have it.
Of course you do. So yes.
And normal.
We also have, I was going to say we also have my regular, but that sounds a bit bad. We have a great supporter of the channel, Scott, who's in here tonight. So good evening, Scott. Hello.
Hello.
And we also have Millership.
Hey,
Master. I've now nicknamed him Quizzy. I quite like it, Quizzy. He sounds like, what was the name? Do you remember that thing off the BBC where he used to learn to write and there was this big kind of like orange alphabet guy? Was he called Quizzy? No, it was like to look, learn, listen or something like that. Wasn't he called Quizzy?
All I remember is a big pencil with a light on the end of it. It was lit up when it touched the paper.
There was like a character just from like torso up who was orange, and you could see his black hands.
No.
So yes, anyway. Hang on. I think we may have somebody who has arrived, but I'll wait for his picture to pop up.
I did just message him, so.
Is he there? I've added him to the stream. Hang on, let me just take this off of here.
It's here.
Is he there?
Just waiting for the picture to come on. Drum roll, please.
Not tum roll, drum roll.
And tutty roll.
Is Cobra Kai coming into the room? That's the question. Oh, hang on.
Oh, hello.
Oh, the anticipation!
I know.
I'm screaming in my pants.
Oh no, he's left. He'll come back.
And he's gone. That shows you what NT&T are like, then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Peter's like, "Hi guys, how are you all doing?" I am honestly sweating because normally I would wear my shirt, my tie, my waistcoat, but I'm not wearing it today because I am absolutely sweltering.
I'm absolutely buggered. I mean, I know I'm literally changing the whole library around, but oh my god, the amount of work it's taking is ridiculous.
On a hot day as well.
Huh?
On a hot day as well.
Yeah. I mean, here, Jamie, check out this pile.
I don't want to look at your piles. Oh my shit! God, look at that lot.
That's not even a third of it.
You madman.
There's more under there.
Preston's just messaged me saying he's having issues. Give him a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
If you've got an issue, get a tissue.
It's not that sort of occasion. I hope not. It could
Martin
be my hands up.
The man's a legend. He can do what he wants.
This is
I know.
true. Martin McBurney's here. Good evening, Martin. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, sir, for coming along. I don't know why I'm doing all this kind of stuff. Well, it's probably because Preston's going to be here.
He's in.
Jason's put, and also Jason also says that your audio is very quiet, Jimmy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on, give me a sec.
Let's face it. The one thing you ain't is quiet.
Yeah, this is true. So, Jason's asked, what film would you love to see remade?
Ooh. Chud with a better budget.
Okay. Would I like to? Any ideas on that, Jim? Then, what film you would like to see remade?
Well, Robert Phat mentioned it, but Critters, that would be a really good to see that remade. They have done like a few sort of movies, but they weren't very good. I'd like to see, cliche for me, but I'd like to see Ninja Turtles done like more mature adult film sort of thing. So to see them all like, instead of being like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, be like slightly older, but maybe just a bit more serious, darker tone. I don't know.
Yeah, more of a manga tone to it, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just be good.
Middle-aged Ninja Turtles with arthritis.
That's right, and practical effects as well, not CGI.
Yes, I'm getting sick of CGI.
Get them back in the suits.
Yeah, it's a good question, though, mate. What film would I like to see remade? I'm just looking around.
Birds of Prey for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this one, Birds of Prey. I'd like to see that remade. Actually, no, I wouldn't like to see it remade. I'd like to see it destroyed.
It's the end fight. It's the end fight that does my head in.
People are probably watching it. People are watching going, well,
I'm all wonky. Don't mind me.
Wonky donkey. Wonky
donkey.
donkey.
And the big donkey.
People will be like, sorry, Pete, why have you bought it? Because if you hate it so much, because it was as people probably saw on Facebook, and you guys know it was $3.99 from the British Art Foundation, and it's there to complete collection. I'll probably watch it again, but yeah.
That's the thing. You're a completionist as well. It's just like it's painful. Some films you got to buy, but you got to do it.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't mind seeing being remade, since they did Evil Dead. How about Scream, the original Scream?
I don't think you could top the original.
No, the original first Scream's brilliant.
I mean, just that neck stab on Drew Barrymore is so well done. Where he takes her windpipe out. That's amazing.
Yeah, and then when they did it off Scary Movie, didn't they? And then they stabbed Carmen Electra or something, and his boob came, like a silicone implant came out when he.
Yeah.
So yes. Oh, there we go. I knew someone would know. Connor Priego says Wordy. Wordy was the character, not Quizzy. Out of Listen to Learn. They stopped blowing me kisses. I've told you. Wait till after the stream.
The wife's just going for a shower. She just want to give me a kiss.
I'm glad you said shower.
Well, I thought you were doing this.
That's later.
Been in the sun all day.
All right, love.
I'm hot and sweaty.
Yes. See you later, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry. It's clearing my throat.
How's the sorting going out? Well, have a look at that, look.
Hi.
Hello.
Katie.
What?
That's not even a third of it. There's more there. See that lot? And there's like double that downstairs. So basically buggered.
Buggered? You're more fucked, I think. Christ, look at that lot.
I know.
It's like
I've got to buy 2 more shelves as well, which I'll be doing in a couple of days. I've got painting to do, filling to do. I've got monitor arms to get. I had to rebuild my computer just to do this stream.
It's very kind of you.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Well, yeah, I'm not Rob. I don't do it on my mobile. You know, I do it spectacularly with.
While he's in his car.
Yeah.
That was funny. That when obviously Jason's watching this is when Jason did his stream, and then Rob said, "Oh, do you want to come on as well?" So Rob's in his car. What are you doing? Yeah. You're doing an infinite video.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do I really look like that?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Hang on.
Oh, this is not in 4K. Oh, hang on. Is he coming in?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's the camera thing he's having problems with. Can you hear us, Preston?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I can hear you. There
voice.
he is. Just need to get your camera working now, Preston.
Oh, that's another big bullshit, isn't it?
Did you let me? It's okay. It's weird because right before I I clicked on the StreamYard link.
Yep.
And then it shows me with my camera just fine and the audio just fine. And then I hit to come in here, and I'm not sure why it's not working
Are you
here.
on Chrome?
Yeah, that's the
Have
only
you
thing
got
I use.
Firefox? Have you
No.
got Firefox?
No.
No.
No, I'm using Chrome. Chrome's the only one I use, and I'm not sure why it's not working. It showed me perfectly right before.
Oh.
Because usually if there's an issue with the browser and the camera, it won't even work.
You can
And
be honest
show-
with us. You're naked right now. aren't you?
Maybe
That's why you're not
maybe if I pop out and come back in, maybe I don't know if that'll work. I could try that.
Yeah, well, I'll kick you out then, Preston, and you just try
Okay.
and come back in. Okay. Right. Maybe good luck. Or we might just be having the voiceover man for the rest of the stream, which would be interesting.
What a lovely voice there. Oh.
It has got a very good.
It's almost like Frasier, isn't it?
Jesus.
Oh my god. Let it all out now before he gets back.
Yeah. Bugsy's here. Good evening from Cornwall. Hi, Bugsy. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Bugs.
That's it, Robert. You're in lovely Cornwall.
Peter's picked up Indiana Jones Blu-ray boxer for £2 from Tesco. It was £12 the club log, but I had a £10 voucher at a bargain. It is, as you probably saw, Peter, on the video I did today. Like I was saying to Peter earlier, everyone's done the Indiana Jones 4K unboxings, but I wanted to do something different and kind of go, this is what you've got, this is what you're going to be getting, and the difference. It's just, it annoys me that they've done so good with the Lord of the Rings and the Rambo tins and everything, and it's just flimsy.
We watched your unboxing, me and the wife, and I have to admit, I'm not a 4K fan. I don't bother with it, obviously. But if I was a 4K collector, I would be really pissed off. I'd be more likely to put those discs in the Blu-ray box set.
Yeah, camera's still not there, Preston. I don't know why.
I don't know why. It showed me fine right before I came in here.
So is this on your PC laptop type thing?
Yeah, it's the same one I use all the time when I stream every day. I don't know why it's not working. And it showed me before I even came in, so I don't know why it's funky. Let me unplug it, plug it back in, like the old IT crowd, son.
Yeah, turn it back on again.
Turning it off, turning it back on again. So let
the
me try that.
Only other thing I can suggest, Preston, is maybe do it via your phone if you could. I don't know if that's an option.
Ugh.
I know.
I could try. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, bye for now. This is brilliant. This is like a magic trick where he's here. Is he not?
Yeah.
He's gone. He's back. He's gone. He's back.
Oh, right, James. Have you seen Neverending Story yet?
Yeah.
The short answer to that is no, because I have had. I've been working this weekend and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I will watch it. Don't worry, James. I will watch it. Hopefully before our Birmingham trip, so we can discuss it.
James, are you going to pick up the 35th anniversary 4K edition? Because that's got some really good artwork and good extras in it as well.
Yeah, well, you sent me the 30th one. So the 30th? Is it the 30th? Yes, the 30th. Yeah. That's right. Yes. I was just finishing watching Sherlock Holmes: Game of Shadows. Like I was saying in the previous stream, I forgot how good those films actually are. They're really good.
The Gandhi 4K is coming out at 35 quid. I went, what the fuck?
I know. It is a bit silly price.
Yeah, the first person who commented says, "I pre-ordered that straight away."
Not for 35 quid. No, not at all.
I mean, it is a classic, but I don't think.
I know, but it's all about poverty. I mean, don't overcharge for poverty, for fuck's sake.
Is it not? Yeah, true.
Oh,
he likes the name Quizzy. From now on, you should put Quizzy movies and TV instead of Jim Jam, or movies and TVs with Coke Quizzy. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along. And what I'm doing here is I'm filling time in case anybody else has noticed. Martin's, but agree with you, Paul, regarding Birds of Prey. I preferred Suicide Squad and can't wait for the new one. Yeah, Suicide Squad's not the best, but I do prefer that to Birds of Prey, if I'm honest.
I'm looking forward to the new one.
I could just see the Blu-rays in the background there, just slowly falling off one by one.
Yeah.
That Hellraiser Blu-ray box set is amazing, good price.
Yeah, I got that. Had to get that. I've had
it before. It's full now.
Yeah, the story with that is, though I actually had it and sold it, and I sold it to
me,
him. I think it sold it to you for 15 as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then
Yeah.
I sold it on, and then I bought it back. And then I bought one for my sister, and now you sent me the money. You bought you one of that for Amazon. I've got to send it up to you now.
You do. That's right. Yeah. I just thought it was Preston messaging me. If anybody's interested with regard to Euro 2020, which two of these guys probably won't, it's currently Holland 0, Ukraine 0 at halftime. That's your up-to-date football scores. But no one's really interested because they're all here not watching the football. Peace, but I went to Curry's today and they were playing the 4K version of Gemini Man at 60 frames per second. It looked incredible. Though my dad wasn't keen on the 60 frames per second at all. That's the only reason I own Gemini Man, because of the 60 frames per second. It'll look. There's a lot of people who don't like it because they say it's too lifelike. But I love that. I love that.
I've never seen it like anything 60 FPS. Never
Is
seen it.
Gemini Man a 12 or is it PG?
12.
Gemini Man.
So 12.
Do you know you can only publicly show using PG? You can't do 12s, 15s, and 18s.
I don't know. It's over there somewhere.
Unless they got it on a certain scene on repeat.
Still not allowed to. It's not that for 35 years.
The opening scene when he's on the grass and he's a sniper and he's going down looking for the trains coming. It's just awesome. That picture is so crispy clear.
I haven't watched it yet.
It just even watched Pete just watched the opening bit with Will Smith on the grass because
I've got to admit, it wasn't too bad. I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be.
No, I enjoyed it.
It's okay. I mean, you can watch it. It's not dog shit. It's just it could have been better, but all films could be better, and all films could be worse. So
That's why I Am Legend's a bloody good film, but the end sucks dick.
Well, there's an alternate ending.
Have you seen though? Which version have you seen? There's two versions of.
I've seen both. Yeah, I know.
For the one where he lives, shall we say?
Yeah.
That was a better ending, but they were going to do another one, but it didn't get as successful as they hoped.
I do like I Am Legend. I've actually pre-ordered the 4K Steelbook as well. I like it that much. Then I'll get rid of this one up here.
Yeah, it's a good steelbook.
But did you
It's better than that bloody Nobody steelbook. Holy shit!
Oh, what a pile of crap that was.
Oh my god.
I did pre-order the Quiet Place Part 2 Steelbook.
Yeah, it's like, what are they doing over there? I mean, come on.
And Quiet Place 2 steelbook. Shocking, the red one. What is going on? It's nothing to it. Nothing
hang
to
on.
it.
There he is. He's there.
Hey!
Hey!
Here's the man.
And he's on my.
Finally.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Right. It was a wonderful show. Thank you for joining us. See you all later.
Hey, thanks for having me. All right, peace out.
Yep. Great. Cheers.
All
I'll just keep it off the
right.
stream now that he's here. There we go. Yes.
Oh,
How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me, guys.
No problem. This is obviously the first time Peter and I have spoken to you, so it is a pleasure to meet you, Preston.
Absolutely.
Pleasure to meet you guys too. You guys are badasses. You're hanging out. Who invited this guy over here?
Sorry.
I don't know.
This is our charity thing. I mean, we call he's a bald-headed bastard, so we call him that, and we let him in every couple of weeks or so.
Yeah.
We prefer guys on the weekends, that's why we have Rob on, and now we've got you. So,
Jamie Powell, how you doing, my friend?
Very good, my friend. How are you?
Good. It's cool to be here on a Sunday. Well, for me, it's Sunday afternoon. What time is it for you guys over there?
8:50.
Oh, it's not that bad. That's not that terrible.
Nah,
So how many hours behind are you?
It's 12:50 over here, p.m.
All right, so 8 hours behind. Okay.
Yeah. So what are you guys talking about? What's going on, chat? What's cracking? Magpie movies, Blu-ray. The Blue Tubers have arrived. That's what we
in the house. So you will be pleased to know that you are only the second Atlantic crossing guest on this live stream.
Oh, all right. I am honored. Thank you for having me.
Because I had Dave from Durant Cinema on, and obviously I was just like, Jamie, do you think Preston will come on? He says like, well, I'll ask him. And you were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. Nervous heart attack. You are like, to me, the king of streams. All the people you get on is just amazing.
Stop it. No, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out.
This is what I love about Americans. Look at that wall behind you, man. Oh my god. That wall is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just drooling and I can't stand up now.
Well, it's all green screen. It's all fake.
it's just a big
Yeah.
picture of like Britney Spears on there on a big
Yeah,
poster,
right.
but
You
put
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber poster back there. You
My
know.
Little Pony.
My Little Pony. So obviously, I don't know the background to Goddess yourself, Preston. So, I've seen you have like these guests on, these FX guys, directors, Mortal Kombat guys. So is that just you putting your name out there and getting noticed, and that's how they come on?
It's kind of funny because it wasn't really a goal to start interviewing people. It just happened. It just kind of happened. It's like once in a while I have a guest once in a while. And then I just kind of got into it, and I was like, maybe ask this guy, and let me ask this person just for fun. And then they started to respond rapidly, and I was like, oh God, because I was getting a little burnt out. Like last week, I streamed with a guest like every day, every single day last week. So I was just kind of like, I'm tapping, man. I'm not doing nothing today. I had a stream. I had to cancel after this stream. Dan Mumford, a really talented artist, was going to do Is It Really That Bad? Alien vs. Predator with me later today, but I had to cancel because I'm so tired. And then tomorrow I had to cancel another stream. But the goal is to, just because I've kind of gotten into it now, so I'm like, this is kind of a fun thing to do, to interview people. And I like giving people the chance to shine. People that may not know about this stunt man, or they may not know about this film director who's been around for a long time, or FX person. I want to give the people who don't really get a lot of attention some shine, because they're our heroes, man. These stunt people, they're our heroes. These people who do the FX work, we enjoy them. You know what I mean? So even if they're making micro budget, huh?
You got the Terrifier on there as well, David.
Oh, I know, and I actually met him yesterday. So you'll see that video up. I didn't get a chance to vlog with him, but you'll see my picture with him. But he was out here. There was like a little horror pop-up bootleg convention out here towards L.A. And me and Sexy Sumo and Danny the Cinestalker went down there. So I'm editing that over here on the side a little bit later.
I'm really jealous.
That's my daughter's favourite film, that is.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
A bit worried, she's only 14, but...
So is it a case of you get one person on who's kind of in the industry, and then that word of mouth spreads? Is that how it kind of worked?
It helps, since I've kind of just gotten into this, and like I said, it wasn't really planned at first. It does help to kind of build a profile.
Yeah.
And then that way, when you ask someone else, you can let them know who you've had on there already. Yeah. So that way they know you're kind of established and stuff like that. So.
And knowledge is power. When you really know your stuff, you do.
Oh, I'm trying. Believe it or not, you guys probably know just as much as I do. You probably know more, actually. Sometimes Jamie over here surprises me with knowledge. I was like, oh man, I didn't even know all that. But yeah, it's fun. Movies are fun. There are escape from the bullshit, and we just love to enjoy them. We love to talk about them. We love to rant when they suck.
Yep.
Because we gotta be honest on our channels. We gotta be real.
I think that's why you're doing really well. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. It's like sometimes you make you get some haters. It's just gonna happen. You get some haters. We like to call them burgle cuts on our channel. Shout out to Willow there. But do you guys remember that character Burgle Cut on Willow? If you watch Willow again and you see Burgle Cut, you'll be like, yeah, I see what Samurai's talking about. Yeah, so you're going to get some assholes, you're going to get haters, you're going to get Burgle Cuts. But you ignore those people, because people like them out there, they don't like you having fun. They don't like you enjoying things because they hate their lives. So you know what? You just ignore them. You keep doing what you're doing. You represent and you have fun, and you just ignore those people. That's it.
So I'm stupid. I give out my address and say, "Come and get me."
Well, the whole idea I thought behind the whole StreamYard and live stream, because as opposed to yourself, me, Pete, and Jamie are nowhere near your subs, but the subs that we've got I like to keep it close and personal. So,
Yeah.
you do your videos and you chat to people on Facebook, but it's nice to have something on a Sunday that if those people can't get out and they want to watch you, they enjoy your channel. It's that kind of social interaction, which
Yeah.
which you can't really do in a video. You can do shout outs and all that. Plus,
Right.
also, like you said, I have people on from that are UK people who do YouTubes and movies that I have them on, so it kind of has attention is brought to their channels. So if they've only got 100, 200 subs, then that bring them on, and that might gain them what, maybe one, maybe two, maybe none, but at least it gets their name out there.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea I did it for.
And it's
You
cool
got-
you had
got-
Duran on here. What's up, huh?
He got Magpie got a push on my channel where he said, "Can I put a little advert at the end of your video?" And you did a really. I was expecting it to be crap, but he did a really good intro of himself, and he's just taken off, hasn't you? And he's adapted. He's polished his videos, and what you do now is really good. You were quite nervous at the start, but you just come on so many leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I said everybody who watches my videos from the beginning. I started mine when COVID first hit, and my hair was long, so I buzzed it all off. So then, as the videos progress, you can see my hair getting longer and longer and longer, and then you can tell I've then buzzed it all off because I couldn't go to the hairdressers, and he goes, "Oh, longer and longer." But now I can do it. So now, as I'm getting more know what I'm kind of doing.
Yeah.
So my YouTube journey so far is all about hairstyles.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing.
I'd cut there, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And this that I'm rocking right here, I am a big, huge fan of Zangief from Street Fighter. And I'm just kidding.
Wrestle a bear now and again.
This is just the midlife crisis. That's what you call this. This is the midlife crisis cut.
I just wish I could grow that.
You could probably grow one or two.
I'll get a red marker and just.
No, there you go, man. Get the red marker, dude.
So, Jamie, I could put a mark on your head, but you wouldn't like it.
No, not from you. I know where it's been.
But like you said though, I had Dave on the other week and he really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping to get Dave back on in August. But it's also a case of, I know obviously people know of you, and we know all of you. Obviously Jamie knows you more. That's why I invited Jamie on, because we've never spoken to before. I thought this Jamie's there, he can go, Paul, if you stutter then I'll take over, because I've spoken to Preston before and I'm like, okay. But what people realise is no matter how many subs you've got, whether you've got 1 or 15,000, we're all humans at the end of the day. And if you don't ask someone if they want to be on the stream, then you don't get an answer. So I asked Dave, and I was like, oh, Jamie said, "Oh, well, I can ask Preston if you want." I was like, "Yeah, fine." And I've got Movies and Sue coming on next week. Oh, nice. The only person who hasn't got back to me is Jeff from Films at Home. So I'm waiting to see, because he's read the message, but he hasn't.
Come on, Jeff. Join the party, my friend. That's right.
Plus, like Blue Chew Community Facebook group, it gets everyone's American channels noticed.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Have you had any live streams with anybody from the UK before then?
Besides Jamie? Jamie, director of Knuckle Dust, James Kermack, and Dan Mumford. That's about it, really. Yeah. As of right now.
So I'm the third one.
There you go. Who we got in the chat here? What's going on? Blu-ray collector, Jim Jam. What's cracking? They're saying what's up here.
Yeah, I better get onto these. This is what I do. We start talking.
I can't respond on StreamYard, so I'm just saying, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I know, because that's what I do when I go into other people's. When I do this, and obviously I'm in charge like you and your stream. Like, oh, bring this up, bring that up. But then I go to somebody else's stream. I'm like, oh, I don't have to do this. I can sit back. I can relax. I can just chill out.
Yeah.
Jason's put he's one sub away from 400. Anybody want to help him out?
All right. Congratulations, Jason. You'll get it, my friend. You will get it.
Scott's put your 2 Blu-rays are coming for you tomorrow. Just had a message off Amazon. Yeah. So what I did ages ago is I sold all my Paranormal Activity Blu-rays. So I'm starting to get them back in again. And I was only missing 2. And after I did my last video saying that Jamie had got me one, was very kind of him. Another guy, Leon, sent me 2. I bought one. Just left me the last 2: the Ghost Dimension in 3D and the Mark ones. And then Scott just messaged me and went, "Hi mate, can I get them for you?" And I was like, "No, but yes, please." So he's sending them to me, so they should arrive tomorrow.
That's the weird thing about the UK, I think, because like if you watch Jamie, he does pick up some posts every week, and some bastard sends him something literally every day. I swear he's sleeping around.
Oh, tell you. This week has been nuts. This week.
Yeah, in May, I was in hospital for 2 weeks. I had pulmonary embolisms in my lungs, almost kicked the bucket. and one of my subscribers sent me Beetlejuice 4K Steelbook as a welcome back to YouTube. That's the kind of thing that surprises me, is when somebody just watches you for entertainment purposes, treats you for something of that caliber, and that's what this. I mean, Mark Banker's really kind of shaping the group now, and it's like we're trying to stick together. Like we've had a few younger ones on there that have been a pain in the arse, and we've shut them down big time. They're being flippant, they're being arsy with people and opinionated. So it's like, you can piss off. It's not trying to control people's opinions, but it's stuff that people don't. We try and keep everything nice and smooth.
That's it.
Everything jovial. I mean, like in August, a lot of us are going to meet up in Birmingham.
Oh, cool.
We're staying in a hotel, and we're going to go out doing a hunt and all sorts. So
I got to share.
These are friends that I've had for. I mean, I've known Jamie a couple of years. I mean, he brought Kermit's ghost to our first meet up, and he didn't tell me Kermit was going. So I was like a little girl. I mean, I was 6'6", and I was like, It was crazy. But to meet guys like this, I mean, to meet you is amazing. I can't believe I'm actually talking to you. I'm like, but I'm 46. I'm acting like a 10-year-old boy. But the community part of it is what I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Because there are nice people out there. I mean, I've been called every goofy fat name under the sun.
Oh yeah.
But like I say, I just threaten people and say, "Come and get me." But Jamie is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your entire life. I can put up with Magpie.
Oh, that Magpie was.
Oh, honestly,
it's the community aspect of it that I really, really like.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I give away films on a weekly basis as well, and people send me stuff to give away in competitions. So I call it, passing it forward and bringing it. It was the word paying it forward.
Yeah,
that's what I really like about the community. Starting to run out of stuff, by the way, guys.
No, but that's well said, and that's kind of what keeps me going too. Is the community building, our followers for our channels. It's the Movie Dojo Army over here, right? They're doing their own thing, like they're having their own Facebook chat groups and talking about movies, and they're doing their own thing and having fun, and that makes me feel good at the end of the day. Once in a while, I'll pop in and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'll pop out. But it's cool to see that.
Ruined a lot, couldn't it? Pandemic could have ruined a lot of things for people, but people have really adopted StreamYard and Teams and all that stuff, and I think that's really how people stick together and mentally help people as well.
Oh,
let's face it, being at home all day. I mean, I may have 4,500 films, but I can never find anything to watch.
Yeah, somebody came up with a survey, and they says if you have more than 12 items. If you have more than 12, your brain goes, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to watch. Obviously, I have way more than 12. But if you think about it, it's kind of true, right? Because back in the old school days, what was on TV? Okay, this was on TV. I guess I'll watch it, right? There's nothing else. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's kind of a funny survey. It's like, maybe they got something there, but it's still fun. Still have fun collecting. It's fun. Oh, I got a question here from Jim Jam. Yeah, Never Ending Story. That's a classic. I enjoy that. I grew up with that one right there. They don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah. With regards to Jim Jam is James. When we do a quizzes, he's our quiz master.
Okay.
He absolutely adores the Never Ending Story. Think Jamie with turtles, and this is James with Never Ending Story.
Hey, it's a classic, and it's perfect for the '80s, and you can't remake or do anything with that, And
I've never seen it.
Oh, check it out one day. Check it out.
Well, funny enough, James actually bought me it, it's behind me up there. He sent it to me as a subscriber mail, which I wasn't expecting. Because normally when people say, "Can we send you this?" You're like, "Okay," because a lot of people send you stuff. You're like, you're worried in case that person's already got that item. Yeah. But obviously he knew that I didn't. So so I got my daughter to open it up, and she was in the stream. In the video with me and everything.
Oh, nice.
So when I think I'll probably watch it with her, and then she'll say, "Daddy, can I have Barbie on now? That's rubbish." And I'll be like, "Okay, that's fine." But at least I gave it a shot with her. So right, we'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go to the question. Where are we?
Playtindo guy has one.
Because we were going through them because obviously we're having a bit of difficulty. So we'd also mentioned that we've got the Hellraiser Blu-ray box set. They got the Arrow one.
Oh,
It
nice.
was reduced to £15 over here.
Oh,
So that must be about what, $18, $19, I'm guessing, around about that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was in HMV earlier today, and it was £45 in HMV.
What was?
The Hellraiser trilogy box set that we all got for 15 quid. So
Yeah.
we saved 30 quid there. That's pretty good.
It's kind of funny. Lady Fat-Blood was actually watching Hellraiser yesterday.
Oh, wow.
She had the Blu-ray and she was watching it.
That's
Is
Oh,
that
there
mine?
you go.
Mm.
There you
Is that
go.
one mine?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't forget to post it.
I ripped the front.
Ooh.
Is that what you bought? You better not have ripped the bloody
The
front. son.
plastic ripped on the front.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not bothered about
Oh, sorry.
that. No, don't do that. Evander's here. Slayer Reviews. Hello, lads. Good evening, Evander.
Hello.
Hello.
Slayer reviews.
I've ordered the Hellraiser set from Zavi. Never seen the films before. Looking forward to seeing what they're like. I think I actually prefer the second one to the first one,
I can see that. I can see that.
especially with
I
the
don't
Doctor
wanna-
Who. Then
Gets me. It's the mattress thing that gets me on that first one. When he dices himself up, that schizo guy, on that bloody mattress. Oh. Every time.
Yeah. Yeah, the second one's really good.
I just love the Doctor. Then he gets the drill in his head, and he gets all the stuff coming out of his hands. I just love all that stuff. But you can tell. I'll tell. I'm going to watch it now,
Yeah.
and the practical effects and green screen is going to be so
Bad.
dated, but it's still going to be awesome. So
Yeah.
I can't wait. And I've never seen any of them after that, which is why I want to watch the third one,
Good.
Hell on Earth, and then all the other. Yeah, I've heard they're
You're
pretty
not
bad.
missing anything. You're not missing anything.
No,
If you want to watch them, just watch them. Make sure you're watching them for free. Don't pay for it.
no, I already have. Don't worry. They're already on a little box attached to the telly.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
You know,
What
the
is
very
it?
last one, we kind of actually liked. It's not great, but it was interesting. It was something different. And
Is
the
it
one
Revelations? No.
before, no, it was the one right after that.
Bloodlines.
I don't even remember. Believe it or not, we talked. We spoke. It's so long ago since we talked about it. Revelation has the cover where he's like this, and he looks like he's
Yeah,
taking a
that's-
shit.
That's right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's Revelations, right? The one
Yeah.
after that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and if you compare that to the horrible the horrible sequels,
Oh,
it's actually not bad. But it's interesting though. They tried to do something different, but it still didn't work, and
I think when
they're
you-
starting
when you-
over again apparently. So
All right. We still need to wait till probably Candyman gets released again, don't we? With the remake of that one. Don't know when that's going to hit.
so that's the thing is I talked to some people and I thought it was a remake or reboot, but it's actually like Halloween 2018.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually I didn't know this. It's actually a what if sequel taking place right after. So the second movie didn't happen. So this takes place right after the first Candyman, and the little kid at the end of the first Candyman, that's who's an adult.
Yeah, that's right.
And I didn't know that. I was like, oh man, because the trailer kind of was like, eh.
So
I
the
didn't know
main
what to th-
the
I didn't
main
know
black
what to think
guy
about it.
in this new one is that young kid then?
Yeah, I didn't even
Right,
know
okay.
that. And I'm hearing Tony Todd still might be in the movie. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Now
he's-
I'm more interested about it. So
That would be great if we could go back to the theaters and we could just do a back to back of Halloween Kills and then Candyman. That would be so good. Have you
Sounds-
actually, Preston? Have you seen Quiet Place 2 yet?
I have not. I was actually going to check the movie times tomorrow, and see if I can catch a quick
Have
a
you seen the
flick
first
while it's
one?
still in theaters.
Have you seen the first one?
Oh yeah, I reviewed it a long time ago. I
Oh,
saw it before the hype. Ha
Oh,
ha
yes.
ha ha ha. Because when that first movie came out and it blew up, there were so many people afterwards was like, "That's it? What was the big deal about this movie?" Because of the hype, and sometimes hype kind of can screw things up sometimes. But I saw it before the hype. I saw the trailer and I was just like, "What is this? This looks interesting." Fuck it, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Let me go see the movie. And I really enjoyed it. It was probably one of the best movie-going experiences ever because it made the audience shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
It was
Like the
lovely.
audience finally showing respect for a movie. And I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, but I haven't seen the second one. So
With regards to the first one, the story
I'm
we
hearing
have here
good things.
It is good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope I'm not going to spoil it, but I hope to do
Okay.
more.
Oh,
But
all right.
with
You
regards
want more?
to oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. But is this true? I guess we can talk about this now. When I was live streaming with some of my channel members last Wednesday, someone brought up that they heard a rumor that the next movie is going to be done by Michael Bay.
No.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Chat, let us know if that's true. If you heard that rumor.
No wonder John Krasinski's not going to do it. He'll be like, no, see you later. You can have it now. I'll have these two movies. Thanks.
Because if Michael Bay does it, it's not going to be a quiet movie.
No. No explosions and no sound to it.
You could call the third one Once a Quiet Place, directed by Michael Bay. That'll be awesome.
So I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm just maybe right. Maybe you guys can look it up. Somebody asked me earlier. My favorite Jackie Chan movie is Drunken Master 2. I believe that's his best film.
That's
There we go. I believe that's his best movie. That was his last hurrah right there. That was his shot at Jet Li for Once Upon a Time in China. He was just like, I still got it. I still got it. Try to top that.
Not the Spy Next Door.
Not the tuxedo.
Yeah, tuxedo.
The tuxedo. Come on, that's the
Oh
best.
God, yeah. Oh my God.
There was
tuxedo's
another
awful.
question.
Well, Rumble in the Bronx.
I like
I
Rumble in
would.
the Bronx.
It's fun. Rumble in the Bronx is fun. It
Yeah.
just, it's a fun movie. I enjoy it. It's just
Oh,
that when Rumble in the Bronx Upwards was Jackie Chan's, I've done every single fight known to man with weapons and everything. I've done everything. I can't top myself. So you notice every single Jackie Chan movie from Rumble in the Bronx up didn't have a big end fight. All it had was a big stunt.
Yeah.
So I get it from Jackie Chan's side. I understand because he's been doing it 5 billion, million
getting on, isn't
fight
he?
scenes. I get it on his side, but for us Jackie Chan fans, it's kind of like we want to see the fight. Like I had Richard Norton on here, not too long ago, and the sound for the stream sucked, which kind of sucked. But he had fun. At least he had fun being on the stream. But I was talking to him because he was the main villain in Mr. Nice Guy. And I was just like, that was awesome, man. You got to work with Jackie Chan again. And he was like, it was an honor to be casted in that movie, but he was so excited for an end throwdown fight with Jackie. And nope. You just have a big stunt. That's it. So like I said.
Him being on your stream.
How
did I miss him being on your stream? I love him in Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars.
Right? Yeah, check it out if you get a chance.
That's a cool fight.
Just remember, this sounds weird. I don't know what happened that day, but because I had headphones, he had headphones, and there was an echo still. It was weird. He didn't even have like a YouTube open. Like it didn't make sense. But still, check it out. It's still a fun interview, though. So
cool.
He's a legend.
Gary's here says, great to get a samurai on. Thanks, Gary. He has asked, is there an animated series or film you would like to see as live-action remake? Only one for me, and that would be Thundercats.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, watch it, rock a bit.
Oh God, I hope not. What is Panthro? To be fair, Jamie looks a bit like Panthro, doesn't he? You could get. You got the head.
Get the nunchucks, son. Get those chucks out. Jamie can do it.
Actually, I can do nunchucks.
There you go.
There you go. Get that man an audition. Yeah, I think for me it would be that.
Do any of you remember the old fan film trailer for the live action Thundercats movie? It was actually fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And they had Vin Diesel as Panthro. They had Brad Pitt as Lion-O, but it was actually pretty good because they like CGI painted over their faces and just used clips from their other movies. But it was actually a fun fake trailer. That was fun.
As long as they wouldn't have done it like Cats, would have been all right.
Oh God.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
What about Mysterious Cities of Gold? That might be a good live action.
Oh my God! Did you just take me back in time? What was that show about again?
It was about 3 kids in Mexico? And they were flying on like a golden condor or
Yeah, I
something.
remember that.
Lost City of Gold, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Whoa! You guys just took me back there. I totally forgot about that cartoon show. Wow.
Yeah, you're gonna now YouTube it for the theme tune. It will not leave your head for 5 days.
Is it at least better than gummy bears?
Oh, I love that song.
Oh no. Hey, it's all right if you love it. As long as you love it, that's fine. But that's another song you can't get out of your head.
Yeah.
Gummy bears.
Do you have this problem in America, same that we have here? If you say you hate a film, you get about 10 copies of it in the post.
Oh no, I don't have people send me things. I would have to personally know them like I know Jamie.
Yeah.
And and I'm really cool with, then they can send me stuff, but that's about it really. So I've lucked out.
That's fair enough. I suppose when you've got so many people who might want to send you stuff, you want to make sure that the right
I
people
would
do send you
love
stuff.
to. Like maybe if I had enough money to open up to pay for another PO box, just for fans to send stuff, then maybe I'd do it. But I'm good though.
I don't know where we've got here. Oh, what's this here? Famous question for Preston. What's your favourite TV theme tune?
TV theme tune.
I'll take a guess at Golden Girls.
Man, how'd you know? Damn it. You took it. Thank you for being a friend. Let's see. Favorite of all time?
James asks this everyone. So when he asked Rob said the Mandalorian theme tune.
That's a good one.
I said Quantum Leap. I can't remember. Were you on it at that time, Pete? Or
No,
not?
but I would have said Rainbow.
Man.
I know what mine
I'm
was.
still thinking. Jamie, did you have one? I'm still thinking.
It was well, I can't help it, but the original Disney's Gummy Bears theme, I've always loved that. I can't help
All right. If we're going animated, X-Men.
Oh,
I can put X-Men on as a ringtone, and I'd still rock it right now. I would do that.
That's so good.
I would change mine to Danger Mouse, actually.
Danger Mouse. I remember
Actually,
that.
I saw a meme or something. You know how when you watch Netflix, it goes skip intro or something, doesn't it? And someone put a meme with X-Men, like the animated series, skip intro, and he's like, damn no. We're going to leave that one going.
Yeah. Plus, it's not like really long anyway.
No, it's
But
so
it's
good, that theme
classic.
tune.
It's classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
I can't
yeah.
cheat and say Batman animated series because it's kind of the same song as the as the movie, so I can't cheat. But I love that show. That show's supposedly coming back, or they're doing a new version on HBO Max. Did you guys hear about that?
No?
Yeah, they're doing another Batman animated series. I'm like, good luck with
I've
that.
heard about that. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Is Mark Hamill going to come back into the Joker?
That I don't know. I'm not sure about it. They would be stupid not to rehire Kevin Conroy.
Oh,
No, he is the voice of Batman, really, isn't he?
That would be really dumb, especially he's still alive. Like, use him.
Exactly.
I'm sure he'd love to do it.
What happened with your Zack Snyder Justice League? Because it hasn't been on any release list for the US, but now it's coming out tomorrow.
I don't know what happened. It was weird because I pre-ordered it on Zavvi, and then my buddy sent me I haven't got it yet. And then my buddy sent me a photo. He's like, "Hey, look what I got." And I was like, "What?" So I know he had it. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, how'd you get it?" So I don't know. Maybe he had his ways, but it's supposedly it's coming. So I don't know.
But
It's weird.
so what, Pete, you're saying it's supposed to in America getting released on Tuesday then?
It's supposed to be out this week now, yeah. I mean, I've been keeping an eye on the release dates, and it says no release date, and all of a sudden it changed.
I don't know. I have no idea. It's weird,
So you
especially
had
for
the-
a popular
you had the
movie.
HBO Max time, you they had it on there for a certain amount of time, so you guys had to wait. But I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't. I just don't really have any interest to watch the gray version. Did any of you guys watch that?
No, I don't see the point in putting them in black. Parasite's done it. They've done it with Mad Max Fury Road. They've done it with Logan. No.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Parasite is a gray version? There's a black and
Yeah.
white version of Parasite?
Yeah.
Mad, isn't it? It's a
That's
thing at the moment.
weird. The only time it really worked, Fury Road was interesting. The only time it really worked for me was The Mist. The Mist.
Oh, the Frank
'Cause that
Darabont one.
Yeah, that was
Was
Frank
that really
Darabont's.
sucker punch ending. Oh,
Oh, I know. That was not a
Oh.
Hollywood ending. That movie.
No, not at all.
That shot
No.
the crap out of me. That did.
Right? But Frank Darabont made it to be black and white from the beginning. That was his thing. And then the studio panicked at the end. They were like, no one's going to want to go see a black and white movie in theater. So no black and white for you. Make it color. But luckily for us, if you buy the Blu-ray, it has both versions on there. And in black and white, it's so much more mysterious. A lot of the special effects look a lot better because they're not boom, blam, colorful in your face. And some of it kind of looks a little wonky because it's bright and colorful. But when it's black and white, it just works. So that works.
The tin's done it, so it works.
Yeah. It worked with the Elephant Man.
There you go. Yeah.
Elephant Man was great in black and white.
Yeah, I don't mind black and white at all. But I just don't really see the point of Justice League black and white. It's kind of weird.
No, exactly. Yeah. We've got Gary saying, is there an action movie you feel like is awesome that no one talks about?
Yeah, actually. I feel like it's really underrated. There's a lot of them, actually. But I got one that pops up in my mind. No Escape. The movie where the studio wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme to be the lead, and the director was like, no, I want to cast someone against type. I don't want a traditional action hero.
Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin? No, not that one. It's not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No Escape. No. This is in the 90s.
Right, okay.
And he wanted to cast someone against type. He didn't want to cast an action hero guy because that's how he wanted the character to be. He wanted the character to. We look at him and be like, I wouldn't feel like that guy would be an action lead, but let's see what happens. But they casted. They couldn't get. The studio still wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme, but they couldn't get him against the director's wishes. But the director got his wish. Unfortunately, the studio was right because the movie bombed. They got Ray Liotta.
Yeah. That's a bloody good film.
Thank you. Hey, there you go.
Film. I haven't seen it in years, but that's a good one.
Yeah. It's not even released on Blu-ray over here. I think Umbrella Company, Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. But I think, is it Umbrella Academy? They have a Blu-ray. Right. Yeah, I think they were the only ones that released that movie on Blu-ray. If you guys want to buy that one, if you're curious. But yeah, it's a good adventure on an island type of movie because the whole entire island is a prison. And without spoiling anything, Ray Liotta does something to his superior officer, and he gets sent to that prison, and you can't escape the prison. There's no way you can't make a boat and sail off because they have explosions. They have sensors around the island. But the crazy thing is they let the inmates do whatever they want there. So the inmates that are on the island have formed clans. So it's war there.
So it's a bit like Escape from New York.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit in a way. Yeah.
Lord of the Flies versus Running Man Tech. But
Lance Henriksen is in it. A lot of actors you'll know is in there. But one of the best villains ever. I keep forgetting this guy's name, man. Let me try to find it. Well, anyway, when you watch the movie, he's literally one of the best villains ever. He's fucking hilarious. He just decapitates a guy for talking shit in his group, and he goes, "I just want to be in charge." He has dark humor type of comedic timing in that movie, but there's the action's fun and it's a good movie, man. Despite it bombing, and Ray Liotta did good in the action scenes. He did really good. But if it had a Jean-Claude Van Damme or somebody big name, it would have done better, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, didn't they do the same with Die Hard? Because when Die Hard was first released, it was the first serious role that Bruce Willis has done since Moonlighting. So when they released it, they didn't want to put his face on the posters because people would think there was going to be a comedy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So then obviously so now every time you see a poster of Die Hard, you see half his face with the building, but they only had the building when they first released it. And when they're watching the trailers, people were like, "Who's this? A comedian in this action role?" So yeah, you're right. It depends what they want. What are you going to say, Jimmy?
I wasn't going to say anything. I said a quick drink.
All right, okay.
Here's his name. Stuart Wilson, Jamie's favorite character from Ninja Turtles 3.
Oh, yeah.
He's the main villain in Jamie's favorite movie of all time. He's the main villain in No Escape, and he's great. He's really good.
What Jamie, you got any ones? Do you think action movie which is good?
I really like Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen.
That's another one.
I really like that film.
Yeah.
It's just, I remember seeing the trailer, I thought that looks fun, went and saw it, and the death by carrot, I thought, you've sold me already. Within the first 5 minutes, I was like, okay. He's just sat on a bench, eating a carrot, and this pregnant woman runs past screaming, and this guy with a gun follows her into the building, and he has that look on his face like, oh, for fuck's sake. And he has to get involved, and he saves her. She dies, and he looks up. She has a baby, so he's having a massive shootout whilst delivering a baby, and then he takes the baby to like. I'm not going to go any further, but it's such a stupid action film that I just love. I could watch it over and over. It's just dumbass fun.
Oh, I agree. That's a really good pick.
Paul Giamatti is one of my favourite actors. He really is.
Oh,
very
he was great.
I think he's fantastic.
I think
just for fun.
More love, actually.
Wow. Huh. No, it's just, I wanted to see, just for fun, I wanted to see what Rotten Tomatoes gave Shoot 'Em Up. And it's Jamie, I'm surprised it's positive. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. But that was another movie that bombed. It didn't do well.
No.
And I remember people making fun of it, and I'm like, dude, okay. Like Jamie said, the beginning of the movie set the tone for the rest of the movie. So you're either in or out at the beginning. And like I always say, there's so many different genres of the genre. There's so many, like at horror, there's so many different genres of horror. You have action, same thing.
Yep.
And sometimes you have the gritty, realistic, tactical action. But then you want to stab a motherfucker in the eye with a carrot, right? Let's have some fun. Let me jump out of the plane while I'm falling down to AC/DC, son, playing in the background while I'm shooting people while I'm falling down with the parachute. Come on, right? So we can enjoy all kinds of stuff, right? So you know, you can enjoy the over the top stuff and you can enjoy the realistic stuff. But
I would say
to each his own.
I would say from my perspective, a lot of ones I think is awesome is Gamer with Gerard Butler. I think that gets over doesn't get as much top. And Equilibrium with Christian Bale.
Oh yes, Jesus Christ!
I love
How did I not?
Equilibrium.
That yeah. We might have to do a video on my channel about that because that is ridiculous.
It's just one of those films that everybody watches but forgets about.
There's so many people that don't even know that movie exists. They don't even know. They're like, Christian Bale made some kind of like, yes. Let's just for shits and giggles. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes gave Equilibrium.
Oh.
Gun Cutter and all that.
I absolutely loved it. I saw it at the cinema, and I just loved it. And nobody was talking about it. It got really badly panned, and
It did, yeah.
even Brian Conley was in it. Dangerous Brian was in it.
Was Sean Bean in it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He dies in it.
Did he
What
die?
was
I can't
Yeah.
remember if he died or not. I haven't seen it in so long.
Look, check this out. This is. I'm not surprised, but watch this. 41% critics. It figures, right? Which is extremely low for me. That's extremely low. It's like, dude, you can't even get it to 60. You can't even get it to certified fresh. 81% audience.
That's what it matters, though.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
All that tells you is that the Equilibrium producers didn't give out a good enough goodie bag. That's all that tells you. When they're reviewing. Yeah.
So,
Have you seen District 13?
District B13 or District 9? Which one are we talking about?
13, the one.
District B13?
Yeah,
The original, not the horrible remake that we got over here?
That was the one with Paul Walker, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's shock.
That was
That's
terrible.
shocking.
No,
Yeah, the original I seen. I like that one. It's good.
It's French action. It's like what's the word I'm looking for?
Parkour.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good. Entertaining.
That's ones I think should have done better than it really did.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was okay with the sequel, though. Something was off with the sequel to that movie. Did you see this? Like, it had its moments of like, oh, this is cool. And then it was, I don't know, something was, I don't know, fight sequence with a painting. He had a painting. Like this. If I had a painting of Predator right here, or over here, and I like fight scene. I'm like, I don't know about this. Like,
Jackie Chan can get away with that.
yeah, right. Like Jackie Chan could do it. I don't know. It was a little weird seeing them. I was like, ugh.
I was just,
Yeah.
going back to District 13, that was a
Sure.
French film, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think a French film that I love, I absolutely adore. I know we're kind of going off topic here. Is the original Taxi?
I never seen that one. I heard that was really good.
Because they did 4, I believe, and it's obviously the same actor who does it all. But then obviously they remade it, and I had was it Queen Latifah? It wasn't Queen Latifah. Was it?
Oh God! Stop it! Stop it, Hollywood!
But yeah, the original French one is brilliant.
Bad Hollywood.
It's so good. But yeah.
Giselle was the bad guy, girl, wasn't she?
I didn't watch it.
I just remember it was
one with all the legs.
Who was it? It's Jimmy Fallon was the lead role, isn't he? No,
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon is the cop, and then
Okay.
and then the other one's the taxi driver. That's right.
Were the sequels good too?
I enjoyed them. Yeah, I haven't seen the 4th one, but I enjoyed 1, 2, and 3.
You think there'd be like a box set? Do you guys know if there's like a box set of Blu-rays?
I don't think they've got. I had them all on DVD. I don't know about them. I think I've probably still got them down in the garage somewhere.
So someone asked me what movie did I regret? What Blu-ray did I regret buying? There's a lot of those, but Bloodshot.
Oh,
I will never watch Bloodshot ever again.
I've seen that.
And there's a lot of fans for Bloodshot, and that's perfectly fine. That's fine. But it's Bloodshot, if you do watch it, it's a good example of sterile, generic, safe.
Yep.
And get that shit out of my fucking R-rated mature comic book. And that's the worst. There's not, I'd rather a movie be so bad to where you could laugh at it, how bad it is, right? And sometimes some of those turn into a so bad it's so good experience. I'd rather have that than sterile, safe, generic boredom. That's a worse bad to me when you're just like looking at your watch, like you're just like, can I get my time back?
The idea behind it was great. What they did.
Yeah.
But then execution just wasn't.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I picked it up in the charity shop for 99p. So.
And I gave it a fair shot too, because I was making fun of the trailer, and I was like, you know what? Let me stop. I want to give any movie, micro budget to big budget, I'm going to give them a shot. And I went in, and at the beginning, I was like, all right, I'm in here, okay, and then. Oof.
Speaking of which,
and apparently it's getting a sequel.
Oh, what's your honest opinion of Mortal Kombat 2021 then?
Oh, you didn't see my review, did you?
Oh no! Why? Why are you holding your face, Jamie?
You didn't see my review. That's fine. I gave it an above average score. I think it was an above average martial arts film, above average video game movie.
Why are you holding your face, Jamie?
Because I can't equal, because he's seen the rant. Because I go crazy. I can't redo the rant here, because I was like, the fire is gone, but there's a lot of fans for it. It was very successful, and I'm actually more excited for the sequel, because I think they could do better, And my issue with it was cool. We finally got some gore, but my issue was I wanted Mortal Kombat in my Mortal Kombat movie, and let's just say there's a Funko Pop of the character of Cole in our stores over here. Let's just say, give it time. All of those are going to be in the clearance aisle.
Yeah, he wasn't the best character. Let's be honest. And
we easily could have followed. The audience could have easily followed the avatar for the audience could have been through Sonya Blade's eyes. Oh, we're in this new world. Oh, it could have even been through Kano's eyes. But no, we had to create a stock generic character with a stock generic family subplot, But it's okay if you liked it. It's fine. To each his own. But I rolled my eyes. when Goro, who's supposed to be all powerful, fights Cole in his backyard, And Cole creates convenient actual plot armor. It looks like he got made out of basket weaving.
Correct.
And his daughter yells, "Give him the uppercut!" And he does the uppercut and it defeats Goro. And I was just like, if you love the movie, that's great. But for comedic purposes, just for fun, watch the video, watch the review, because there's a lot of people that told me that they loved the movie, but they thought our review of it was hilarious. So still watch it, but you'll see our side of it. But there's a lot of fans, and I think that's great. I just want them to do better. And the fighting, the beginning fight sequence, great. The end fight sequence, great. Everything in the middle, disappointing. Sonya Blade versus Melina fight was atrocious.
It was over in a second.
Way too much quick cut editing. It was almost like, ooh, Sonya Blade. I don't know about the actress can move. I don't know what we should do. Let's just cut it up. Liu Kang, I don't know what his problem was in the movie. He was just weak. I did like Kung Lao though.
Yeah, well, for all we had of him.
Right. So glad there's fans for the. I don't want to be a Dennis Downer over here, but I mean you asked, but still for comedic purposes, if you want to see the rant, I can't duplicate the fire I had that day. But there's a lot of fans for it, and it's huge success.
I thoroughly enjoyed it personally. Yeah. I came out of it. But everybody disliked it. I can see why people disliked it. I can see why people was average. I can see every single point of view. But for me, I went into it going, this is a Mortal Kombat movie. I'm going to leave my brain at the door. The acting's going to be terrible. There's gore. There's enjoyable. It's kind of a Batman Begins-esque kind of movie to it. There isn't a tournament, and it's just a build up.
Yeah.
So if they kind of condense that into like an hour, and then the sequel of 2 hours is then after it, then maybe it might be a bit better. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to watching it again. I've only watched it the once.
Yeah. I have a good. I don't have high hopes, but I have a good vibe. The second one is going to be better.
Yeah, Scorpion and Sub-Zero were the best characters by far. They were just
but I'm perfect. Oh yeah, Kano was the best character in the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm perfectly fine with my Scorpion's Revenge animated movie. If you haven't seen that,
I've got it. I've watched.
If you haven't seen that, that's how it's supposed to be done, and it's phenomenal. Watch that.
Right, tell you what, we'll go to another question then. Here we go.
Sure.
Here's one for you. Hi, Preston. Do you like Donnie Yen, and do you think he's underrated? I think he deserves to be more in Hollywood movies.
I'm right.
I don't think he's underrated. I think everyone knows he's the shit. Everyone knows he's the legend, I think.
In the line of duty.
But I don't know. It's tough for him over here. Look at every movie he's been in over here. It's like they can't find the right vehicle for him to shine. I'm hoping John Wick 4 will do that. I hope that happens. I hope they can finally get him over here because it's confirmed he's going to be in John Wick 4. And I hope that's the vehicle that will really let's let him shine. Let's let him do his thing. But martial arts movies that are based on martial arts, that doesn't exist anymore here in America. In mainstream theaters, distributed worldwide, that's unfortunately a dead thing. If you go to an action film, it's going to have everything. It's going to have martial arts in it. It's going to have action. It's going to have stunts. Right? It has something for everyone. But one name that besides Mortal Kombat, I really didn't want to say that, but Mortal Kombat had the brand. People came to see the brand. If you took Mortal Kombat brand away from the Mortal Kombat movie and it was just a martial arts film, tournament based, tanked. It would have died here.
Agreed.
And unfortunately, it's not the 80s and the 90s anymore. And that's why you got badasses like Scott Adkins, who are fucking phenomenal, can't make big budget mainstream movies because there's no vehicle for him to star in. You know what I mean? So that's why you'll see Scott Adkins in small roles. Hey, there he is in Doctor Strange. All right. Hey, he's in Expendables 2. Hey, he fought Jason Statham for 5 seconds before he died. Yeah. Because there's really an undisputed 3 or 4 or 2 type movie. We would all, because we're fans, We're fans of badass martial arts flicks, right? So we would pay our money and go for a ticket to see it in a big screen. But the mainstream audience, it's not as popular anymore. That's why they say there's no martial arts stars anymore in Hollywood, because the Seagals, the Van Dams, all those they're gone. So that's why to watch the best martial arts badass stuff, you got to go outside of America. You got to go to Indonesia. You got to go to UK. You got to go outside of America. You got to go to the Hong Kong, Japan, Korea to see the real shit, or stuff that's underground, stuff that's smaller budgeted, stuff that's released straight to video here will probably give you it'll scratch the itch that you're looking for. But in terms of martial arts movies that are based on just martial arts, probably not going to see that in the mainstream Hollywood picture, unfortunately. So,
but we do technically kind of have Cobra Kai ish.
Well, I guess. Well, it's a TV show.
Oh yeah,
so
I know.
I guess
I'm
at
just
least
saying,
for
that's kind of.
I guess, but Cobra Kai's a fluke. Cobra Kai should not have worked, and I'm happy that it works, and I'm happy it's very entertaining, and I enjoy the show. But on paper, Cobra Kai should not have worked. But I'm happy it's good. I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see Terry Silver show up, man, for the next season. I'm excited. So,
Yeah,
but
isn't there about it? Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think Donnie Yen's underrated. It's just over here in America they don't have a vehicle for him. You're not going to see an Ip Man movie here.
Rogue One was his breakthrough in America, was it? Or the other ones before?
Yeah, I guess that's probably his only real success, because Highlander Endgame. Everybody remember that movie? You notice Highlander Endgame, he was killed off screen. Blade 2, he was killed off screen. And I think Shanghai Nights, I don't think he was killed off screen, but he was killed pretty quickly after his fight with Jackie Chan. He got blown up by fireworks. So the good news is Donnie Yen's failure here, if that didn't happen, he wouldn't have gone back to Hong Kong and given us some of the best martial arts movies ever made. So you could think about it that way, right? So it's probably a good thing his career didn't blow up here.
What's that Phat one? Is it Phat Bruce Lee or Phat Sam?
Into the Fat Dragon?
Yeah, oh god, I was seeing the trailer for that. It looks funny as hell. But
I haven't seen that yet, though.
It does
look. It looks wild, but I haven't seen that yet, though.
Got another question for you, Preston.
Oh, okay, well, sure.
What films shaped your taste in movies?
Oh
Porn.
man, probably.
Did you say porn, Pete?
Man, this guy knows. He knows me more than myself. Holy crap! He screwed me all up mentally now, man. I'm trying to think now. Debbie Does Dallas. No. Deep Throat. No, just kidding. Probably.
Human Centipede.
Well, yeah. Come on. Probably the Bruce Lee movies, man. Bruce Lee flicks. Because you got to remember, Bruce Lee flicks, Batman 1989. I mean, 88. Michael Keaton. Ninja Turtles 1990.
Oh.
All right, calm down, Jamie. Calm down.
And in Predator, obviously Predator. And, Terminator 2, RoboCop. These are the type of movies. The TV versions. Ugh. That was the only way Samurai could see it back then, was on TV, edited and full screen. Ugh. That was the only way we could do it, though, man. I killed my Predator on VHS edited full screen tape. I used to, because I watched it so much.
Classic.
But yeah, that's some of them right there. Oh, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, of course.
Not the Predator.
No.
The only thing I didn't like about The Predator was the dogs.
That was the only thing. Wow.
Yeah. You're coming from a guy here who prefers Requiem to Alien vs. Predator.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Jamie,
don't. Do you want me to bring RoboCop 3 into it again?
you've lost him. He's gone. You've lost him.
Dear me.
What is that?
Gone into pussy mode.
Yeah.
What is that?
I bought it for £1. Oh, I got air. There you
There
God.
go. So yeah, we'll quickly move on to me like an Alien vs Predator. I've lost about 30 viewers from that, so that's great. Thanks everybody.
That's fine. Hey,
Uh,
when we did our Is It Really That Bad episode on that film, I talked about the positives in that movie, and I stressed that there's a lot of fans for that film. I know there's a lot of fans out there, Jamie, for AVP Requiem. Yeah.
I just wish I could have seen it. It's so dark.
You notice I didn't give the result of our video.
No.
I'll let the chat watch the video and find out.
oh, yeah.
But
If
yeah.
anybody hasn't subscribed to Preston though, please. Obviously you will.
Oh, well, thank you.
Give him a sub.
Subscribe to these.
will not be
Subscribe to these badasses.
Well, in theory, they should already be subscribed to me because they're watching this, the bastards. But if they're not, do it now.
I appreciate that.
What's some of your favourite horror movies?
Ooh.
Is this going to be a never-ending story? Oh, no pun intended. Never-ending list.
Me, Evil Dead 2, Return of the Living Dead might be my favorite zombie flick. I really enjoyed Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder's version, and I enjoyed the original too. Let's see, Dog Soldiers.
Oh, Dog Soldiers.
Yeah, there's a lot. Fright Night, Lost Boys. Let's see, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Actually, going back in the old Universal horror era, The Creature of the Black Lagoon, Invisible Man. Jamie knows what's up. Invisible Man is hilarious.
It's
And not because it's old. It's legitimately funny. What do you think, Jamie? Is Invisible Man the first horror comedy?
I think it could be.
Yeah.
When he freaks out and he takes it in front of everybody, and they all freak the shit out. Oh my god!
It's
I screamed
hilarious.
in my pants. It was so
I
funny.
mean, he runs away, and there wasn't like a baby carriage, and he's like, ha ha! He like knocks it over. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my god!
It's great. It's great for its time. There's some
Yeah.
stuff that didn't quite work now, but I don't think
Yeah.
today's audience could take it. But
Yeah,
I respect it for what it is. I think it's a great.
It's so funny. What did you guys think of Frank Langella's Dracula?
Which one?
Frank Langella's Dracula. Have you seen that?
I don't think I've
What
seen
year
that.
was that?
I believe I think it was in the 80s. Check that out. Let me know what you think
plays
about
Dracula?
that. Frank Langella.
Oh, he plays it. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Frank Langella.
Yeah, Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays
I-
from Master Universe live action. He plays Dracula. Check it out.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's interesting. There's a really cool shot where you're looking up at the building like this at night, and he's crawling down towards the window, and they took that. And it looks really cool of him crawling down like this, down the wall of the building towards the window from this angle, and that was the motivation for Gollum crawling down. That same shot where they had Gollum crawling down towards when he first showed up in Two Towers. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
That
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think of it.
I might have to order that.
Well, don't buy it if you think it sucks. Then you would kill me. You'd be like, Samurai, man, you made me buy this.
It's rubbish.
Nah,
What you
you're
doing?
This is my bloodshot.
So Rob, who normally is on the stream here, but he can't now because he's working at the minute. His pet hate for horror is the film Midsommar.
Okay.
Whereas, so everybody keeps sending him it. Now, I personally really enjoyed Midsommar.
I still haven't seen it yet, but I heard good things. I heard mixed.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So I started last night watching Hereditary because I haven't seen Hereditary before.
Okay.
So I started watching that last night.
Mm-hmm.
So have everybody seen that one?
Yes. I've seen that one, yeah.
So I'm just up to the bit where he's taking his sister to the party at the beginning.
Okay.
Oh,
That's as
boy.
far as I've got with it. And I've
Oh,
drove on the way there, and I kind of know what happens because I've read a synopsis. And there's a lamppost with a little like symbol on it as he drives past it.
I shouldn't laugh at it, but I can't help it. But yeah, go ahead.
You're in for a treat, mate.
But yeah, but I know that she kind of has a headache as such on the way back.
Yes.
I'm well aware of that.
Yes.
But I don't know how it's going to go because I like Midsummer, so I don't know if it's going to go like.
Okay, I won't say anything. I won't spoil anything for
So I
Hereditary.
won't have a headache for long.
I will.
Oh.
The only thing I will say for Hereditary is we saw it before the hype, and you know what? What I wanted to say might still spoil it.
No, go on. I don't mind.
I'll say this: everyone hates the ending. That's all I'll say,
Okay.
without spoiling it. Except me. I don't. But yeah, everybody pretty much I talk to about this movie does. So.
I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't hate the ending.
Oh. Oh,
I
there's
thought
two
the
people.
only
There's two people in the world. All right.
Oh, cool. That's right. No,
I'm going to finish watching Hereditary tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to put it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I liked or I disliked the ending, and then that'll be.
Yeah,
We'll
do
see
it.
what happens.
Do it.
See what happens.
Yeah.
And
And it's okay if you don't like it. It's fine.
This is how far behind. Quiet Place 3 is being done by Michael Bay, but did hear that it was going to be more of a spin-off than a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're doing two. They're doing a direct sequel, but
Okay.
not by John Krasinski, what his name is, and they're doing a spin-off, which I think might be a prequel. Might be one of the other families that light their house up. So
Origin of where they come from, isn't it?
yeah.
Hmm.
So
So a bit like Fear the Walking Dead, kind of.
I'd rather have quality over quantity. So
Yeah.
hope that
I was getting ready to
go
say
that way.
that. Like they hopefully they don't beat a dead horse because it's so
Exactly.
good now. Maybe they
Yeah.
should just make a trilogy and just end it.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
want Krasinski to do the last one. I don't want some other bloke to do
I
it.
don't think he is. I think he's walked away now from it. He didn't even
Yeah.
want to do the second one.
Quiet Place, the series. Quiet Place, the video game.
You will be heard.
Quiet Place, the comic book.
Quiet Place, the hearing aid.
Quiet Place, the spin-off of the reboot of the remake of the
Yeah. And also Quiet Place Part 3 starring Bruce Willis.
I
Oh.
see deaf people. Ah,
I see deaf people. Brilliant.
Oh my god.
And that's it, Jamie. That's your joke for the night. You can leave now and be.
Hey, all right.
I had to get that in there.
Oh, I thought you said Bruce Willis because he's boring and he puts the audience to sleep now. He's quiet. That's
No,
what
no,
I
I
thought
was saying Bruce Willis because he just wants to be in anything.
Jesse
these days.
V. Johnson. Jesse V. Johnson is directing a movie right now with him, Olga. I can't pronounce her last name, but you probably should know who she is.
Karayankov?
Yeah, I can't do it. Kolingalow.
Bless you.
And Michael Rooker, and it's an action movie. And I'm looking at he posts the behind the scenes footage, and huge explosions, shootouts, all this stuff he posts on his Instagram. If Jesse V. Johnson cannot wake Bruce Willis up, it's over. Okay, it's actually kind of been over after Looper. It's kind of been over.
I like you.
I mean, like after Looper,
Oh,
it's been over. Looper is still probably I would say Bruce Willis's last good movie and last good acting performance. He actually gives a shit in that movie. After that, well,
What about Glass?
which one is it?
Glass.
oh, Glass. The
Night
Unbreakable.
Shyamalan.
Shimmerling a ding dong.
Similar to Ding Dong, yeah.
The sequel to Unbreakable.
He was good in Unbreakable. And there's a lot of fans of Glass, and that's fine. I was
seems these days
extremely
that
disappointed. I was
Bruce Willis is kind of-
extremely disappointed.
Nicolas
with Glass.
Cage had this mantle of I'll do any kind of film. And
Right.
Bruce Willis has gone, no, I'll take that off you now. Thank you very much. I'll do all those now.
Yeah.
It's silly. We'll see if we can find another question. Here we go. Peter's putting, have you seen much UK TV series? If so, what are some of your favourites?
Oh, not really though. I need to get on that. Do you guys have any recommendations?
Only
Have you
Fools
watched
and
the...
Horses.
the
Which
what?
one is it?
Only Fools and Horses.
No, it's rubbish. Don't watch that.
That's amazing.
No. What about...
Does Strike Back count? Does that count, or is that more American?
No, that's just shit.
You didn't like it.
What about?
Okay.
I mean, I'm personally a massive fan of Ricky Gervais. So any kind of UK series he does, I'm all over it. So you've obviously got the
Nice.
original Office, Afterlife, Derek, and then there's another one, Extras. I love all of his stuff.
Okay.
And
Cool.
obviously, you must have seen Faulty Towers, though, haven't you?
No. I'm aware of it, but I haven't watched it. I'm
But
aware of it though.
The
I watched
In-Betweeners?
IT Crowd, The Mighty Boosh. Does that count?
Well, Red Dwarf.
Red
I
Dwarf,
watched
yeah.
several episodes of Red Dwarf. I haven't finished it because they're still going today, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah. And Doctor Who, we watched Doctor Who up till, when it came back, up till Peter Capaldi's first part. We never finished it with Peter Capaldi because we kind of gave up on the show. But
So did
Huh?
they.
Yeah.
any other ones?
Trying to think.
Recommendations?
Anything on here? Da-da-da-da.
Line of Duty.
What about some action? What's some action and horror ones? Give me those.
Line of Duty?
Line of
That's
Duty's
no
good.
problem.
Okay.
Line of Duty's very good.
Okay.
I really like Friday Night Dinner.
Oh. Which
That's
one? What's
not-
that
it's
about?
comedy, but
It's
really
okay.
funny.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Dad in it just passed away from brain cancer, didn't he? In real
Yeah,
life.
that's right.
Oh.
I'm trying to think.
What about horror? Is there any good horror shows?
What
We're
about
British. We don't do horror.
We don't do a lot-
Not
we used
mainstream telly.
to do a lot of horror, but
Mm.
can't
I mean,
think of
The
anything.
Terror. Terror was an HBO, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's American, I think.
How
Yeah.
was that? Was that good?
I
was-
enjoyed because I knew about the story beforehand, because obviously it's based on fact. But then because they don't know what happened of it, it's kind of one of those unsolved mysteries. So they've obviously half of it they've had to fictionalize to kind of give an explanation about what actually happened.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was really good.
Oh.
I haven't
alright.
watched the second series, but I did really enjoy the first one because it came out in America ages ago, and I
Yeah.
had to download it and stream it to watch it. And it just came over here about, I think it was a couple of months ago, and it's been released on Blu-ray over here. But I thoroughly enjoyed The Terror. But I think it's
Oh,
more,
nice.
like I said, I like when things are historical, that kind of thing, from my point
Yeah.
of view. I like
Okay.
that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean,
Nice.
we
So
don't-
mid-90s, the last time we did horror on British TV, it was something called Chimera, and it literally looked like an orangutan dressed up in dungarees. And
Oh, I remember that.
yeah.
Oh no.
When they finally ended up killing it, it literally looked like they scrubbed somebody off the street, put him in the suit, and shot him, and that was it. It was like, but all you
Wow.
ever saw was like it looking through bushes, and you could see the eyes, and it's like, oh, it
Oh
was
no.
intense for its time, but what a pile of shit. That's just about.
I tell you what, a good one is. I think it was 15 years ago. It was one called Dead Set.
That was good. I did see that.
The
That was
zombie
really good.
outbreak while they're in
I
the Big Brother
enjoyed
house.
that. Yeah, that was fun. That was like a couple episodes though. It was like a mini series, right?
It was like 3 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Right,
fun.
Dead Set.
I
Remember
enjoyed that one.
our quality Day of the Triffids from the 80s? Remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I
Imagine
know.
a big bunch of daffodils 8 foot tall spitting at you and blinding you with 80s effects. It's that bad. And they've remade it as well, believe it or not.
Mm.
So that's me showing my age, and these two looking weird at me. Yeah. Ask anybody.
You actually have me. You're actually selling me to watch it.
You know, like the bit in the middle of the flower that looks like a little dong.
Uh-huh.
It flies out, and you see it go hit people's faces, literally like that.
Yeah.
And then they scream, and their face all bubbles up. But you don't see it happen. You just see after it happened. And
Yeah.
these things go at about half a mile an hour, yet you can't escape it. And there's 4 in the field, and you're in the field, and you can't outrun these things, even though they're going half a mile. That's the kind of tension it was building. It's pathetic.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer.
don't mix.
What's everybody's thoughts of the He-Man trailer then?
Fucking
Love it.
awesome.
I
It
love
looks
that.
fun. It looks fun.
Yeah, Rob nearly shot his load, but you know,
Yeah.
got a bit overexcited about that one.
It
I
looks
think I
like
am-
it looks like they kind of nailed it there. Just hopefully, I'll need a hero. Hopefully, that's not the theme song
No.
of the movie. That'll be atrocious.
Oh, could you do?
I
I need a He-Man.
I didn't know it
Oh,
was written by
man.
Kevin Smith till the other day. That took me by surprise.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
probably get Dua Lipa to sing it or something, I don't know.
But what looks like they've done is they've got the original 80s cartoon, and instead of changing things, they've kind of gone, no, this is the basis. We're just going to renew it a bit. It's almost getting like, when I don't know, when they get an old picture and they take it out and they're kind of trying to retouch it up. It's almost like they've done that because all the characters in it haven't tried to change them. Because obviously with the Turtles in the 80s and 90s, they rebranded that. They changed the animation style, changed the way they looked. But this one here, they've kind of brought how they looked up to like the 21st century. It seems.
Yeah.
But it looks.
Yeah. Look at the and another good example of that. You're perfect. You're correct. But another good example of that is the Cybertron sequence in Bumblebee.
Oh my God, that
those
was
old
so
classic
good.
G1 designs still would have worked. They would have worked.
That's my favorite part of any Transformers film is the very beginning.
And that scene almost didn't even make the movie. The studio was like, "We don't need this." Can you believe that? It was like the best part of the movie.
So good in 4K as well. That looks amazing in 4K. That is all they needed for me to would be if they had Hot Rod in that bit. If they had Hot Rod in that opening scene, I'd be like, "Oh right, I've got to go. You go now in a minute." Oh.
I'm hearing that War on Cybertron, or War for Cybertron, that trilogy movie on Netflix. I heard that's actually really good. I haven't watched. I watched like the first couple episodes, but I haven't finished it. But it's really good. The Transformers show.
On Netflix I want to see. I mean, there's that one, and then there's what was the other one? The Jurassic World one, Cretaceous, whatever it is. Cretaceous.
Yeah.
And there's also that Invincible on Amazon Prime I want to watch.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good.
That's
good.
That is.
Big Paulie's in the house. We got Big Paulie.
Oh yeah,
Big here.
Have you seen Sweet Tooth? That's just dropped on there.
Is that based off a comic book?
DC, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
interesting. Good. Oh well, thanks. Thank you, Big Paulie. I appreciate it. Thanks for subbing, man.
Yeah, to explain
I love that. I love.
He's like our godfather.
Oh, nice. I love the avatar.
He controls it all.
That avatar's great.
I think he's working as well, though, isn't he, today? Or tonight? Yeah, because he would have got back late.
He just got a sponsorship deal with Zabi, where he's going to be reviewing stuff. And
Woo! Big time. Big time. That's... Congrats, Paulie.
Yeah. The thing is, though, if you work on it...
to him after we said, well, when you finish with him, send them to us,
Oh, hang on a minute. Can we just say, has this actually been... Obviously, we've just said it, and there's 30 people watching. Do people know he's done that? Because we're kind of announcing it.
Oh, shit.
Well, either way, we're fucked now, aren't we? Sorry, Big Paulie.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yes, so let's just remember, we're not having a chat here, which isn't private. This is 31 people are watching this, so...
Think about all the free dented steelbooks he's going to get.
Fine slashes and...
Yeah,
they're classics over here. We get our steelbooks in lovely, big, safe poly bags with nothing around them.
Oh, shocking.
So question, what's your favourite piece of movie memorabilia that you have in your collection?
Probably my Conan the Barbarian sword replica. Because I love that movie, and I searched for years for an actual replica, and it's always bootlegs. There's always something's off. Something's not right. And then one day I was walking in the mall, of all places, and there was this one shop that had knives, weapons, and all kinds of stuff in there. And I looked in there, and it was like, oh, it was like glowing, right? It was like, come to me, Preston, buy me, right? I need you now. No, just kidding. It's getting weird now. So I go in there, and of course I didn't have the money to just drop it there, but they had some kind of like bootleg layaway thing, and it's the weight of it's perfect. It's an exact replica of the movie. So, would you like to see it?
Yes,
go on then.
All right, I'll be back. Give me a second.
Oh, don't put this.
Off he goes.
Oh, look at all that goodness behind him as well.
Wash it.
Jesus.
I didn't do it in front of
Honestly.
I'll wait till the chef is away.
I'm bringing air freshener with me, I'm telling you now.
Jesus, man.
Every time you
Anyway,
go,
thanks to everybody who's still here. It's a pleasure. 32 people are still here. This is awesome. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to Jamie and to Phat Samurai and to obviously Pete, to give them a sub. Obviously, everyone on here is awesome. I've already done that. But now I'm waiting. It is waiting time. So thanks, Pete, for asking that question. But that Pete, other Pete, Nintendo guy.
Samurai's going to get his sword out for us now.
Here we go.
and it's Conan one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
we'll
tell
get the earphones
Samurai
back
what thing he did last week?
What who did last week?
When he went to the toilet.
Oh,
Oh,
that
no.
was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I polished it, but
That's what she said.
sound,
Sorry.
yeah, exactly. You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Well,
Hey!
There you go.
up now, gentlemen. Oh, fuck, look at that.
Oh my God.
Keep
Keep going.
Well, I've just creamed in my pants.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the exact. It's pretty heavy. But it's exact replica.
First time I've been jealous of
Oh,
another
my
man's tool.
There you go.
That's GP.
That is amazing.
And the hilt, exact replica, no bullshit. And it was worth saving up for it.
That's one of those things where you say, "Shall I pay the rent this month?" Or I don't know.
That's why I had to do the monthly kind of layaway thing just until I can afford it. But yeah, that's it right there. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I would love to have in my never get like a full-on Ghostbusters Proton Pack exact replica.
Ooh, there you
I'd
go.
love to get that. So if anybody's watching this and can
Oh,
build them,
What?
then drop me a message or anybody.
there you go.
Then please do.
That would be awesome too.
Oh, speaking of which, hang on. Let me just. Where are we here? Let me put. Sorry, Pete. I'll put you on mute.
Should take this as a thumbnail for the video today.
We have another guest who you've never met before.
Ooh,
It is Mr. Big Paulie.
Big Paulie, what's going on?
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing? Great to meet you, as
You
everyone
too,
else today. There he is, the legend, the godfather of the Blue Tubers.
Samurai, Godfather, Samurai.
There you go.
And
Welcome.
I've got the shittest backdrop.
What me? Oh no! Oh right, all right. Sorry.
I'm competing at the moment. Look at that mess.
Oh, I can't.
So did you manage to see Paul Preston's mighty weapon?
This is going to be sexual innuendo for the rest of the stream now. What is that, Jamie?
I just got his stabber out and we were extremely impressed.
Yeah. It just seemed to, when you had it on, it seemed to just keep going and going and going.
Since you're the godfather, Big Paulie, let me know. Anybody messes with you, let
Oh
me know.
God.
I'll take care of it for you.
Wow.
I'm making my own intro. I'm making my own intro.
See, my mate Ahmed down the kebab shop uses that on the old kebab wheel thing, so that doesn't impress me. But doing this, getting that meat off.
I have to say that is a very good question, Peter. That obviously because he didn't know what you've got there. I don't have any movie memorabilia here, to be honest. Not even like replicas or well, I've got the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, but that's rubbish.
That's rubbish.
I've just got.
Do you have it on? Do you have it on a chain? Do you wear it?
Yeah, it's no. It's to be honest, I forgot about it till I went to my mum's and I was like, oh, I forgot about that. So it's like 21-year-old. So it came out when Fellowship came out. But I don't think you can. I had to change the battery because you press a button and a little thing lights up and everything in it. But that's the only memorabilia I kind of have. I've got a few signed pictures, but that's it.
If all
I've
of
got
a
a very
sudden,
good piece of memory. Oh, carry on,
Go on.
Paulie.
I was going to say, if all of a sudden Paul disappears, we know he's trying the ring out.
Yeah.
He vanishes
That's what
into
she said.
the air.
That's what she said. Honestly, I'm not. I feel like Michael Scott all evening now.
No, I'm saying I've got the book from the Babadook.
That's cool. That's fun.
Book. That's quite cool.
Yeah, like in the one in the movie, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Everything. It's got all
Cool.
the brilliant.
I mean,
Actually,
I got
I
other
think-
stuff. I got other stuff around here, but that I'm not getting enough to get it. But
I think what I'd like, looking at my background here, because obviously I've got the Out of Time thing here, which I got at Universal Studios before they closed the
Yeah.
ride down, is I could do with an Ecto 1 here. I might try to see if I can get an Ecto 1.
yeah,
To go on the sides.
you should. That'd be cool.
That was
That'd be
pretty cool.
That's
Oh,
it,
I'll try
everybody.
and get-
Oh shit! Smoking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
What
cool.
what is Pete doing? Is he having a wee over his Blu-rays?
I don't know what he's doing.
Won't be
Goodness.
bad.
He's getting some memorabilia. Oh, I thought he was going to grab something.
Nah, just people sending me links to deals and stuff, you know.
The usual.
So,
Paulie, did you have anything, Paulie?
Got it.
The only thing I had years and years ago, I had Sarah Michelle Gellar's dress from the film Simply Irresistible,
Oh wow!
which I won on an auction on eBay. Sold it for about $1,500 one year.
There you go.
It's the pink dress if you watch the film.
Got
You know
some
you
good money
wore
for
it,
it.
don't you? You know he wore it.
so I've got a wish from one of our people who was watching here. So Evander, who's watching it, he started up his YouTube channel because of people like Big Paulie, people like Dave Durant, people like you, Preston.
Oh, cool.
And because he even said to me, because he's autistic, so it helps him. So he's just sent me a message asking if you wouldn't mind joining the stream. So I thought, yeah, let's get him on. Because I said I'd get him if I get Paulie on, I'll get you on, I'll get Dave on, I'll get Moves with Sue.
More the merrier.
Exactly. So we'll just quickly go what we've got here. What's your favorite movie that is a parody of another?
Baseball.
Loaded Weapon
Ooh.
1 or Hot the Shots, I think.
Ooh, yeah, those are good ones. I don't know. I might have to go. You know what? I was gonna go Spaceballs. Actually, I was gonna go Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I was gonna go Spaceballs. But this movie is so lost and underrated, but it's brilliant. Black Dynamite.
Oh, is
Watch
that the one with
Black
Eddie Murphy?
Dynamite. Huh? No. You're thinking about the Dolomite movie he made.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Black Dynamite was made probably mid 2000s with Michael Jai White, martial artist actor Michael Jai White plays this character called Black Dynamite, and it's hilarious. It's literally the last funny parody film, and no one's seen it, and no one talks about it, and it's hilarious. And it basically, spoofs. There you go. Thank you, sir. It spoofs blaxploitation films, and it's really funny. I couldn't stop laughing. But no one talks about it. No one knows about it. So I'm going to give Black Dynamite some love.
It's only €5 as well. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, man. You will die.
So I will
Laughing.
introduce a guy who I said that he could come on. Like I said earlier on, not earlier on, but I kind of want to get people together so that people haven't met anybody, people haven't spoke to people, and we haven't spoke to you, haven't spoke to Paulie. So Evander would like to come on. So here's Evander.
Hi guys, what's up?
Hey, matey.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
I spoke to Evander on Instagram, and he's probably going to hate me for saying this, but you're a bit of a fangirl with regards to Big Paulie, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes, I've been following Big Paulie for quite a long time, and he was another one of my inspirations on starting YouTube. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that. That's
Fantastic.
awesome.
That is
yeah, it was
awesome.
really nice to meet you all as well. Like, this is an absolute pleasure to actually be on here saying hello to you guys. Like, this is awesome.
Cool.
Your
Pleasure to
pickups-
have you, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Your pickups are insane. I've been watching your last couple of videos, but you keep your steelbook sealed, don't you? Is that just for
Yeah, I
monetary
do.
value later on?
Yeah, I like over the years now of collecting steelbooks. Well, all I can say is that I have to blame Dave Durant for actually getting me into steelbooks. And trust me, ever since Dave got me into collecting steelbooks, I've always seen the value for them, and I've always thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to keep these sealed. And like, I just love steelbooks to bits, and I've currently noticed that some of the steelbooks are actually worth quite a lot of money, and that's why I tend to take very good care of them and keep them sealed and everything, and put them in protectors. And
I'm
I've actually.
suddenly... Sorry.
You were saying, Paulie?
Yeah, I was saying I'm suddenly realising that maybe I shouldn't have opened all my blue fans. Because some of those are going for insane prices.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. Like I see steelbooks and all that going for absolutely ridiculous prices. It's insane.
I'll let you know a little secret, right? Go into game. They have a little heated tunnel, yeah, but this big, and it's a little conveyor belt, and there's a big roll of plastic at the end, and you can reseal stuff.
Oh wow!
Anything that you get from them that's sealed, they could have easily opened it up anyway, and they may tell you it's new, but half the time it ain't.
Yeah, I've had that a few times. Like, they just don't know what they're talking about.
Seal these steelbooks back up for me, see what they say.
Yeah, I've actually managed to get a few steelbooks delivered and all that sort of stuff. I cannot wait to get my Godzilla vs Kong one tomorrow. I'm very excited for that one.
Yeah. Have you got that on Come Impression, the Godzilla vs Kong?
What happened?
The Godzilla vs Kong. Have you got that on pre-order? Have you already got it? All right.
Jamie,
okay, I'm with you.
Anything I can't buy, Jamie kind of helps me out and sends me stuff, and then I buy him stuff and send it back to him. So it's like stuff he can't get in the UK that we have here. So I kind of help him out. But yeah, Jamie hooked me up, man. He told me about it, and so he'll be sending that whenever that comes out. So
yeah, we'd like to ask you a favour to buy us everything from FYI.
Oh, well, thank you, Jamie.
Factory, please. Screen Factory's not over here, and FYI, some of the stuff people pick up in there, I'm so jealous.
Honestly, and I'm even jealous about that that Terminator and that Total Recall steelbook. God, that looks gorgeous.
And he's bought like 4 copies now, hasn't
he? Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a 2-pack steelbook. Interesting.
Oh,
it's got like a
beautiful
lenticular cover, so when you turn it one way, it's Total Recall, and the other way, it's T2.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Classic.
Got a question for you then, Preston, here.
Sure.
What's some of your favourite movies based on video games?
Mortal Kombat 2021. Let me see. Well, there's not many of them.
Tomb Raider, I mean.
Tomb Raider's good.
I don't really have a favorite. Okay. Guilty pleasure. So bad it's good for me.
I know what it is.
Say it.
Street Fighter.
Yes. So bad it's good for me. I can't stop laughing and smiling watching that movie because it's ridiculous. So it's going to be Street Fighter for guilty pleasure. I do enjoy the original Mortal Kombat. I'm nostalgic for it.
Hey, Samurai, there's Rob we were talking about. There's Rob.
Oh, hey, what's up, Rob?
Hello, Robbie.
All right.
I can't let you in because Evander's here. I've got 6 people already.
I'm so sorry.
No. I didn't know Rob was going to come, so it doesn't matter. See, so favourite movie-based games, I like Silent Hill. I quite like.
That's underrated. That's actually a solid movie.
First Resident Evil.
Solid.
What else was it? Definitely not Monster Hunter.
No.
Oh no, definitely not. No, we don't talk about that movie.
No good.
It's no good. Getting a UK cinema release. There was a trailer for it the other day.
Huh.
Oh god.
The last 10 minutes is all right though.
Oh.
But the rest of the film's shocking.
So I should just forward to the last 10 minutes.
Yes. Well,
Big Dumb Fun. I got another guilty pleasure. Big Dumb Fun. It's stupid and it knows it was stupid. Rampage.
Oh, that's good. I enjoyed
Oh, Rampage is brilliant.
Yeah, it knew what it was. It knew what it was. So I thought that was kind of fun.
I actually have a Japanese steelbook of Rampage on 4K. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice artwork. It was a very rare one that I actually found on eBay, which was a legit one because I made sure to research it and everything to make sure that it was legit, and it was. And I was just like, "Whoa! I have to get this movie." And I got the steelbook, so I was really happy about that.
What looks like? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, nobody's mentioned Super Mario Brothers.
The reason for that
I will be honest. I like Super Mario Brothers. I know it's shit, but I enjoy it. It is shit though. But
I like Bob Hoskins in it. The rest of that.
Yeah, Bob was great. He was great in that though.
Sonic the Hedgehog's quite good.
Oh yeah,
I love Sonic.
I just recently watched that a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a lot better than what it should have been.
Yeah, I think
that trailer was making it look like a atrocious train wreck.
Oh, the trailer.
And it was
like
actually
the very
kind of
first
fun.
one was atrocious. I don't know what they were thinking.
Is that the first time where a trailer's come out and the studio have actually had to change something because of the reaction? Is that the first time that's happened?
It might be. Because when you think of Sonic, you think of Gangster's Paradise, don't you? You guys don't remember that first trailer, do you?
Oh God! No.
Living in the Gangster's Paradise. Really? Sonic the Hedgehog? Really? Okay. Yeah, it should have been garbage, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. It was entertaining.
Paul,
So yeah, I guess Sonic was fun.
Paul, I need to jump off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rob might be able to jump on. So take me off.
Okay. All right.
Pleasure
Hang on.
meeting you. I've got to go because something's going on outside. But respect to all of you.
See you later,
Right,
Pete.
no worries.
All right,
Great
take
meeting
care.
you, man.
See you later.
Thanks.
It was lovely to meet you.
Thanks
Take
again.
care, man. Take care.
Love you.
Love you.
Miss you.
Come back.
Hang on, let me just. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I think you're right about Sonic. I don't own it. I will never own it. I've got it digitally, and the kids love it. I mean, my kids love watching the Sonic. Just Sonic.
Yeah.
You're right with what you said. I wouldn't rate it as, for my opinion, as a good movie. But you're right. It's better than it should have been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I guess if you want to cheat, I guess Detective Pikachu, if you want to cheat.
Yeah.
Anybody watch that?
I've never seen that.
Yes. Yes, I did. I
Because
watched.
that's technically
Detective
based off a
Pikachu.
video game. It's
Yeah, I
fun.
did watch that. I went and saw it in IMAX 3D. I thought it was pretty good, but some of the Pokemon just looked very creepy.
But have you seen the trailer for Dynasty Warriors? Dynasty
I
Warriors looks wild. It looks like me and Joe Valley from Media Glitch, we did a live trailer reaction to it, and we were kind of like, dude, this is gonna be garbage, man. Like, we were already shitting on it. We're like, dude, this is gonna be some bad CGI. It's gonna be horrible. And then when the trailer started, we were already shitting on it because of the CGI fest. By the end of it, it was so over the top and insane. We were like, we have to watch this movie. We couldn't stop smiling. We're like, we're getting our popcorn, beer, pizza. We're gonna sit down and watch Dynasty Warriors. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Over the top, insane powers. Guy swipes his sword like this. 1,000 soldiers fly back. You gotta watch the trailer. It looks insane. And I remember playing the games off and on during the PS2 era. And it's just it's boss battles. There's like a superpower. The guy creates a wave, and the other guy's on a horse riding underneath the wave. I'm telling you, you gotta watch it. Fighting on top of horses, flying in the air. Watch the trailer for Dynasty Warriors. That might be my next guilty pleasure, man. But it's
Sounds
actually
insane.
it's coming to Netflix,
Oh,
so you guys can watch it on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay.
There you go.
freebie.
I'm just
Fair enough.
Think, what we remember what we were saying earlier about any kids cartoons we could have as now, like as movies. When you mentioning that, I thought of Dino Riders and Mask. They will be great.
Yes,
Mask would be awesome.
I've been saying that.
No.
Don't give Disney ideas, Jamie. They'll do it. They will do it.
As Pete's left, I thought I'd bring Robin.
Rob,
Hello, Rob. What's up?
Good for a cameo. Hello. How you
what's going
doing?
on?
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I've
to
been
meet
watching you
you
for
too.
many years in the background.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking out the knucklehead over here. I am not you, Jamie. I'm pointing to me.
What I would actually like to do is for everybody to leave the stream. No, I'm not
Okay.
going to do that. But what would be nice, and then just have an hour-long feed of you, Preston, and you, Rob, talking about Mortal Kombat 2021. I would love to watch
Oh
that.
gosh.
No.
Versus.
It's the greatest movie. It's the greatest movie of all time.
I can't even find it. Where is it?
What's he looking for? You looking for your masks? Rob's
Oh,
actually
there's one
3D
more
printed his masks and everything.
I done about an hour long. Probably beat Jason's 8 hours.
Yeah, it would.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. He's got the
Nice.
Sub-Zero mask. Look at that.
That's sick.
I do make them, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've got
Wow.
some
How much
scorpions.
you
somewhere.
sell them? You sell them in a shop or what?
No, but I might gift one.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
I do a scorpion and a noob Sabot one, which no one knows who he is really. No one's a fan.
Tobias going backwards.
Noob's dope in the new video game, man. He's like one of the best characters.
And he'll
In the
be in the
video
second film.
Oh, see what I'm talking about? What did I say earlier? Excited for the potential in the sequel, right? So I'm more excited for
Everyone's
that.
seen it. You know, people kicking off about spoilers. What happened to Goro? You know, Goro was in one film. No one ever mentions Kintaro from Mortal Kombat 2. It was awesome. So bring
That
him
would
back
be
in.
dope. That would be dope to see Kintaro in the next movie. That'd be sweet.
That's
Bring in
insane.
Shiva.
And yeah, bring her in, but bring some arms in. And obviously, you've got Sub-Zero kind of in the original posters. You kind of had like a black mask, and you know the original Sub-Zero does become Noob Sabot. So I think it's going that way. If they're doing a backstory, yeah, I'm excited. I know a
Interesting.
lot of people hated it. I'm excited for the future of the combat.
Yeah. Like I said, excited for the sequel, the potential, you know, how much better they can make it and go all out, right? Do you think the third movie will be the tournament, or they're not going to risk that and say, let's just get to the tournament second half of the movie? What do you think?
I think the second film, they'll lose the tournament film,
Okay.
and the third film will be Invasion.
Whoa. See, they need to have Rob write the script for all these movies. Take my money now, Rob. Start writing the scripts for the next Mortal Kombat movies. We'll show up.
The thing is, like I've said before, I don't want to bring this into a Mortal Kombat kind of feed, but back in the day, the only content you had was Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. So the movie just had that. And now you've got 11 games with epic backstories. You've got so much lore in there.
Yeah.
It's surpassed Street Fighter for me. I'm a massive Street Fighter movie fan, by the way.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So it does surpass. It's surpassed. I think Mortal Kombat surpasses Street Fighter anyway in every way, from the video games.
Oh, look at
to
that.
movies.
Awesome. Yeah, they're great. They're classic games, man. They're great games. What other video games would you guys like to see movies done well, done right?
Last of Us.
Metal Gear Solid.
That's still coming, right? Last of Us, or is it a show?
TV show, isn't it? I think.
Oh, okay.
I would like to see them.
Odyssey.
Which one, Jamie?
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey?
Yeah.
See, it's CGI.
Yeah, keep it CGI, keep it the way it is, right?
Okay, a film that I would love to see a video game into movie, a horror one, would be Dead Space.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Man, that first game freaked me out. I never got a chance to play 2 and 3, but that first game, I was like, man, this is such a good game. Yeah.
They're very good. 2 and 3 are good. The problem is once you put co-op into a survival horror game, it takes the fear out of it because you've got someone watching your back.
Yeah.
That's what failed with some of the later Resident Evils.
Right.
I like to see
Paul?
Streets of Rage.
Oh, yeah. I've been wanting a Streets of Rage movie since the games were out. and there was one martial arts movie that used to drive me nuts because every time I go to a Blockbuster Video or Hollywood Video, there would be a movie there with people on the cover of martial arts, and it was called Streets of Rage, like it's real, but it has nothing to do with the video game. And when you got little young samurai running around going, oh, damn it.
I mean, the thing is, with older, like 80s, 90s, you've got loads of things. I mean, you've got like Golden Axe.
Yeah.
Or Altered Beast.
Ooh.
But it doesn't need films. Look what happened with Witcher. I think video game movies might work better as TV shows.
Yeah.
That could, yeah, it's true.
Awesome Mortal Kombat shows it.
Legacy, man, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Make them into shows. We'll see how the Resident Evil Netflix film animated series goes.
I'm confused. Can you guys help me out with the Resident Evil series on Netflix? Because first I see a trailer for an animated show, and then now I'm seeing there's a live action one coming too. Is that That's weird.
The live action series follows the new movie coming out. The live action movie.
Okay. Huh.
There's another movie coming out.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
how do you know all this, Rob? Have you got like on the pulse of Hollywood?
He's Rob.
He's
I
right.
haven't got ties anymore. Although I used to work for Rockstar.
Is
I've
it?
got no
Do we have a
ties.
different director? Do we have a different director at least?
Myself, yeah. After Girl from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, sweet. As long as we don't have Paul W.S. Anderson, we get somebody else. Maybe we can get a fresh new facelift for Resident Evil needs fresh. Because that
Do you
last
think, like,
Resident Evil movie was atrocious.
Do you think studios go up to Paul W.S. Anderson and go, if we hire you, is Mia Jovovich part of it? Or do you think you can do a film without her?
That's a Tim Burton thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, with Helena Bonham Carter. Well, he's not married to her anymore, is he?
She wasn't in Event Horizon.
No.
And Event
Which was
Horizon's probably his best movie.
Fantastic film.
That is a
Which
very,
is almost
very...
like a Dead Space film.
It is, yes. Very, very similar to Dead Space, yes.
Another underrated movie is that movie.
See, I was going to give up on the Resident Evil games. If they put Mila in a game, I was going to give up. They put the laser corridor in it, in one of the games, which was just about doable. But if they put Mia in a Resi game, I'm done with Resident Evil.
Okay.
And I love all the games.
Fair enough. And I've just not long just finished Resident Evil Village as well, and I thought that was bloody brilliant.
I've
Nice.
finished it 7 times, and I can speed run it in an hour now.
An hour?
I absolutely loved Village. Like, I thought it was like just well done. Like, I loved it.
Nice.
So-
Scared the hell out of me though.
Well, we've been on for 2 hours now, Preston. How long do you want to stay for?
Let's see. I can hang for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know
need
exactly
me to go?
how
Pete,
long,
yeah.
but
Is Pete here? Or...
What?
Is Pete here? Do you want me to go if he's in the lobby?
No,
I can go too. If you bring somebody else in, I can go.
No, you're the guest. You're staying no matter what. Even if we all leave, you're staying. You're staying. You're doing the stream yourself.
This fat samurai guy, so humble.
Here we go. What to you first, Preston? What's your
Okay.
favorite movie poster?
Mortal
Of all
Kombat
time.
2021. Of all time? Ooh,
Yeah.
man.
This is where Rob goes and gets his Midsummer one.
No, this is another mask. This is another Scorpion one I'm working on.
You haven't got his attention.
All time.
Midsummer. It's got to be Midsummer,
Well, it's been a while since I've seen the Big Trouble in Little China one. You know what? It might be a tie between Predator back here and Dream Warriors, Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Really?
Yeah, the poster's awesome.
But is it as awesome as the buff Bruce Campbell in Army of Darkness? The poster of Army of Darkness, where he's standing there.
That
with
is
women
awesome
on-
too. That is epic. Yeah,
What
that's the two for me for now. That could change tomorrow. There's too many movies, man. RoboCop is awesome. That's an awesome poster. There's too
I
many.
love the poster for I've got it on the back of my wall over here of the Wolverine. Just the
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Japanese with the it's just Japanese like flicking out. It's also on the steelbook cover as well. I mean, the
Yeah.
film
That's
is not
awesome.
the best, but the poster itself. I mean, there's just so many like the Michael. I just love the Back to the Future poster purely because the fact is iconic, but also the car's the wrong shape. It shouldn't be as it is. Have you ever actually
Yeah.
looked at the car in Back to the Future and the way he's getting out of it, and it's the wrong kind of angle that it's at?
Have you noticed a theme so far? All movie posters from the 80s. Have you noticed the theme here?
This is
Because let's
true.
be honest, majority of poster artwork for movies now are all vanilla. They're
Yeah.
all generic. There's no personality to them. Even if the movies are awesome, it's so generic. That's why we collect steelbooks, because the artwork is awesome.
And that's something
You know.
that we miss. We miss poster art by like
Yeah.
Drew Struzan. I mean, some of that artwork is incredible.
Oh yeah,
Blade
Definitely.
Runner and Back to the Future,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me,
Even if
don't
the-
even get me started.
Even if the movies suck, a lot of the movies in the 80s, even if some of them suck, straight to video, post-apocalyptic movies or some garbage. I love post-apocalyptic movies, but I'm just using that as an example. They'll have amazing artwork.
Like the
Hell
Monster
yeah.
Squad.
Hell
I
comes
love
to
the
Frog
poster for the Monster Squad. with them sitting on top of the car.
There you go.
And all
Oh,
the-
I remember
obviously,
that film.
Yeah.
Really good
Such
film that
good.
was.
That's
Yeah.
what I loved about the new Super 8 artwork that's on the 4K and the Steelbook.
Yeah.
It gives you
Oh
that
yeah, I
throwback
seen
to
that.
the
That was
80s.
that was really cool.
This is the film that everyone needs to own for the fantastic cover.
Oh my gosh.
Done enough damage, Rob.
Which one is that one? What's that one?
Vision.
Oh, look at that cover, man. That's what I'm
Look at
talking
that.
about.
That's
But
pure 80s cheese.
This is the it's dusty, sorry. But this is the 3D poster artwork of the original Nightmare on Elm Street poster. It's like it's like a 3D poster. But yeah. Gotta love the artwork in the 80s, man. It's the best.
Nothing compares. I mean, I think the 80s is one of those decades where it just had so many good movies out, really, didn't it? I mean, you think of a great movie, 80s, you know, The Thing, Die Hard,
Yep.
Monster Squad, Goonies, Gremlins, Ghostbusters.
Oh,
You know,
Gremlins is definitely a childhood one for me. Oh my gosh.
Gremlins 2 had a better poster though. With was it the gremlin on the chair knocking his cigar onto Gizmo in the locker? Wasn't it?
That's
What was
Gremlins
that?
2, isn't it?
Yeah, Gremlins 2 I think had the better poster.
Yeah, I think that might be number 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
this is a good box.
Oh,
I'll bring that up.
not as good as that one, Rob. Yeah.
Oh no.
I cannot believe you got that.
Me either.
£3.99.
£3.99.
I'm trying to get sponsorship, look.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
okay. Yeah, $3.99. You can't go wrong, and it's going to collect dust. Yeah, Preston. In case you don't know, I'm not a big fan of this movie, but I needed to complete my collection, and it was like what $7, brand new. So I thought I had to put it. I hate the movie.
If you're gonna get it for cheap, go for might as well get it, right?
Exactly.
Hey, it's better than Bloodshot.
Oh,
God, yeah.
yes, definitely.
It's one of the most unwatched. Why didn't they have Jason Frank on the Green Ranger? He done a web series of that character, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
They cast Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I
Totally
actually
different.
made that mistake of actually buying Bloodshot on 4K, but then when I watched it, I was just like, so I just wasted 25 quid on this movie. So guess what? Next day, went to CEX, and I got some money back for it, and I was just like, good riddance.
Oh, Kermit's here. I forgot Kermit's here. The Goonies poster is awesome. Yeah, when they're holding on to the big.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones posters were great.
Yes.
Yeah,
all-
awesome
all-
poster.
The Indiana Jones are a bit like Star Wars, aren't they? They're all kind of have a set image that they do when they go across. It's just
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go. This is going to be the last question, and I'm going to let everybody go, and then we can do it for
okay.
unless, of course, you want to stay. But it's just that it's like 22:11 here. I'm guessing everybody's at work tomorrow.
I'm
basically.
not.
No,
I'm
I'm
fine.
not.
Right. Okay.
I'm fine.
We'll go a bit longer then. What film is your guilty pleasure? Now, obviously, the thing is with this, if you like it, you're not really guilty pleasure. I'm guessing it's what people would imagine would be a bad movie that you enjoy.
Well,
Well,
Super
I already
Mario
said
Brothers,
I already said Street Fighter.
Street Fighter and Mario both are my guilty pleasure, and they also pleasure me when I'm watching them. And the other thing I always mention about Super Mario Brothers with Dennis Hopper's Koopa, before he turns into the Koopa, Bowser or whatever, throughout the whole film, he walks around with his hands like this, like a T-Rex. If you watch it again, he walks around like this for the whole film, like he's a T-Rex.
Oh my gosh.
Monkey.
Film is a guilty pleasure. God, I don't know.
I got another one.
Go on.
Miami Connection. A movie no one knows exists. It's a movie that was so bad. It was made to be like the guy tried. He's a Taekwondo master, came over here from Korea, opened up a dojo here in America, and he wanted to make a martial arts movie. So him and his students got together. They made this movie. It was so bad, it didn't even get released. It got buried,
Oh my
lost.
gosh.
The guy gave up. Just said, "Okay, fuck it. I tried. I'm just gonna go back and teaching, Taekwondo." And then years later, cult film festivals start to be getting bigger and bigger. And there's this group of guys that goes around and on eBay and stuff, and people are like, "Hey, I'm selling this film reel. Do you want it?" Some guy had the film reel of this guy's movie in his garage and was going to sell it. These dudes bought it, watched it, and was like, "Oh my God, we have got to. This is perfect for a cult film festival midnight screening." They showed it to the audience. The audience couldn't stop laughing, and it became a hit for the
That's
cult film
insane.
people. And now buzz started to get higher and better and all that stuff. And now it's on DVD and it's on Blu-ray. It's got
Wow.
remastered. So the story behind the movie is a lot more better than the movie itself.
Oh yeah.
But on the Blu-ray special features, the Taekwondo master shows up with the actors that were in the movie with him. They do interviews and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun. It was when he was invited to a screening to one of those film festivals, he was confused. He's like, they're laughing at the movie. Like he was confused at first. And then once he understood, oh, that's why they're laughing. Okay, but he sees everyone having so much fun and joy watching it as a crowd that he was like, he got it. And he was just like, oh, I'm so happy someone likes it for whatever reason. And that's Miami Connection. I have a poster up here. Yeah. Red Letter Media had a really good episode on it. They love the movie. They even have their own poster of it in the back because they love the movie. It's bad. But it's not, let's make a bad movie on purpose bad, like Samurai Cop 2, which failed and completely destroyed what was special about the first Samurai Cop.
But succeeded in hair.
Right? See, the first Samurai Cop, they were really trying hard to make a good movie. Those are the best bad movies when they're trying hard to make a good movie and they fail. And then we're like, hey, you know what? They tried, and we can appreciate the effort, even though it's still bad. But you got Sharknado, 38,000 Sharknado movies. They don't get it. They try to make a bad movie on purpose, and they fail. But Miami Connection, when you watch it, you're going to be like, what is this, a trauma movie? What is this? Did Trauma make a martial arts flick? Because it's that low budget. I love Trauma, by the way. But it's that low budget. The acting's atrocious. Because remember, these are just a Taekwondo guy and his students and making a movie. But what's funny, though, is the plot is so wild. He teaches Taekwondo to his students in the daytime. And then at night, they play at a club in a band. They're in a band themselves, and they all play instruments. Well, at least the Taekwondo master, he acts like he's playing guitar. It's fucking hilarious. You can totally see he's not even hitting the strings. Like, it's so funny. And the name of their band is called Dragon Sound, and they make songs about friendship and fighting ninjas. And I'm not making this up. And if you don't laugh at that, this movie's not for you.
It sounds like Rob directed that film. It's Mortal Kombat 2.
And then they also go out and fight crime. Streets of Rage style, martial arts style. The vigilantes, they go out and fight crime. And they fight against ninjas who are also drug dealers that ride on motorcycles in the daylight.
I will find it after
if you are not sold, don't watch this. But if anything I said in terms of B-movie schlock, but just glorious, Miami Connection, son, is where it's at.
Oh, there we go. I think
would you say Showgirls is a good bad? Would you say Showgirls is a good bad film?
Yeah, there's a lot of fans for Showgirls. A lot of them for good bad. I have a lot of buddies that love Showgirls. They buy the director's cut and all that stuff. It definitely has a cult following, sure. Now Showgirls 2, ooh.
It's shit, yeah. Not I've seen it. Don't even know what Showgirls is. Because the wife is watching, I don't even know what Showgirls is.
Yeah, it's bad, but you know, you can tell where the cult following comes from. But like The Room, anybody seen The Room with Tommy Wiseau?
No, I don't think I have.
That's another. Yep, I see why it's so bad. It's good because it's so the acting. I mean, The Room got such a cult following,
right?
That they made a movie about it called The Artist.
Disaster.
With Disaster Artist. Yeah. With Franco and James Franco. Yeah.
With regards to your description there, Preston, of that movie.
Oh,
Jason's put, I'm sold.
I'm sold.
It might be on Netflix. Fans of Mr. Science Theater or Riff Tracks, they've also done their own Miami Connection tracks out there. If you're fans of that, They tell jokes during the movies. And they make fun of bad movies. It's great.
They're a lot of laughs then. I like
Yeah,
that.
But Big Paulie watched a film. What was the nappy one you watched? The diaper one.
Oh God, adult babies.
Attack of the Adult Babies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a lot of grown men walking around this like care home with nurses slapping them, and the babies are like, in the 60 years old, and they take their nappies off. That's full of shit and just throw it around the wall.
Oh my gosh!
Was it supposed to be like a horror film? What's it supposed to be?
It's meant to be a horror comedy.
It was supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah. Bollocks, what it is.
It's bollocks. There's the official. It's the official review from Jamie.
It's just like grown men that think they're actually babies and they like getting on people's laps and having their asses slapped. It's just
let me
it's
interrupt.
like 2 hours of that.
Oh my god!
If you watch the full Toxie film, Citizen Toxie, you got on the diaper mafia in that one, and that film is so wrong on every level. Citizen Toxie, but it's definitely worth a watch.
Was that the fourth one, or which one was that one?
The fourth one.
Yeah. Those were wild movies.
Speaking of very terrible,
they're in like a home for the handicapped, and there's a bit where the diaper mafia run in, and the teacher said duck, and they do duck impressions, and they all just get gunned down. It's so wrong on every level.
Go on, Evander. What were you going to say about a bad movie?
Well, speaking of very terrible movies, I actually watch the movies that are made by the Asylum. So like, I actually for some odd reason I do love those
Snakes on
movies.
Yeah.
And I recently watched their newest one called Ape versus Monster, which is pretty much a Godzilla versus Kong ripoff. And when I watched it, I was just like, well, why am I doing this to myself? I'm not being funny, but who calls a gorilla Abraham? Like, that's just what kind of stuck in my head. Is like, who calls a gorilla Abraham? And then like the fight scene just only lasted like what 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it was it was absolutely terrible. And then I did a trailer reaction. I think it was about like a week or 2 weeks ago to another movie that was made by the Asylum called Aquarium of the Dead, which is releasing on July 3rd over here. And I was just thinking to myself, and I was just like, oh no. And yes, I actually I kind of pre-ordered the movie, and I kind of regret it.
Cancel it. Cancel it, and I'll send you the digital one. I'll send you the digital one later.
Oh, there you go.
What was that one I watched on DVD with a beautiful lenticular cover? It was Werewolves of the Third Reich.
Oh no!
Was that another Asylum movie? Or is
no, it's just the acting was abysmal.
It was so shit.
I've seen terrible.
Asylum done the Day of the Dead remake, not the good Dawn of the Dead. The shit Day of the Dead with Ving Rhames in it. He was in both of them. They had zombies climbing on the ceiling upside down. It was shit.
Was that the one like Nick Cannon was in?
I think it might have been called Day of the Dead Requiem. There was a few Requiem was thrown around a few times the last 10 years.
It was still bad, even the one with Nick Cannon was in.
There could be a thing here where everything with Requiem on the end is a bad movie. Apart from me, obviously, I quite like the swimming pool scene. I do quite like that.
He's a rebel. He's a rebel.
Oh yeah, I'm against all this.
There you
go. Alan's put Jiu-Jitsu was another unbelievably bad film starring the one and only Nick Cage.
Yeah, and I did a whole long rant review on that one. And,
I've seen that.
I destroy it. And you know why I destroy it? Because I was hoping it'd be another Miami Connection, where it's so bad it's good, and that movie couldn't even entertain me on that level. Remember what I said earlier? What's worse than bad? Boring.
Yeah,
very true. Yeah,
and Jiu-Jitsu is terrible. It's a waste of all the talent. There's so much talent in Jiu-Jitsu. What a waste.
Troll.
Is that Troll 2 or Troll?
Troll 2.
Both. Yeah, it's both, isn't it?
Troll 2's a cult classic for it being so bad it's good. Yeah, definitely. That deserves
Because
it.
Troll 2 will never get released on its own. They have to double pack it with the awesome first one.
Is that cover just the first movie?
No, that's the double pack.
So it's got the little sticker in the corner that says Troll 2 on. It's got Troll in big letters.
I mean, like all
Yeah.
the cover is that from the first movie or both movies?
I think
The
it's
really
a-
small sticker.
Oh, nice.
It's a combo of both, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, she's going to eat me too.
Oh my god!
You know,
What-
Troll 1
what-
is about a wizard called Harry Potter, and he has
Yep.
to defeat an evil entity. How about that?
Isn't
And
isn't
they
the
filmed
kid
Terrorvision at the same time.
isn't the kid from Neverending Story in there?
I don't
The
know.
the first one.
I can't remember. No Hathaway.
I think
Yeah,
it's the
that's
same
in there.
kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in there.
Wasn't the town in the second one called Goblin backwards, but they spell it wrong?
Yes, Nilbog. Nilbog. It's goblin spelled backwards. Ah.
Is that the one where he's talking to his dead granddad for the whole film?
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
ghost, and he's got all the twigs coming out and the kid in the car.
Yeah, Troll 2 has nothing to do with Troll 1, and there's no trolls in it.
The same as Ghoulies 4 has got nothing to do with the other three.
Does at least have ghoulies in it?
No, it's got dwarves. Can you call them dwarves?
Oh,
Funny people. Dwarves?
no.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know
First one they
that.
went to college, and it's shit.
Oof.
And
So
they
that's
use the old 1V. Ghoulies 1V. Oh,
This is quite a good link to a segment, because the next question with regard to seeing Ghoulies 2, 3, 4 is that Peter's asking, which is, what is the best sequel in your opinion? As in, which film is like the best sequel? There were obviously there's going to. Hang on, we've got a lot of people who think
Empire.
Empire Strikes Back or
Yeah.
Aliens or T2. I mean, if we kind of eliminate,
There you go.
if we kind of
Mine-
eliminate that, what would it be?
Troll
If I had
2.
to say what my best sequel would be growing up as a child, would have to be one of the best superhero movies I've ever seen in my life, and that's got to be Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That
A good one,
that was probably one of the best sequels I've ever seen in my life, because Tobey Maguire, man, absolutely kills it as Spider-Man, and like that's pretty much what I would say my best sequel would basically be is
Batman
Spider-Man
and
2.
Robin.
Oh no!
Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2.
That's a good one. That's
AVP
perfect.
Requiem.
No.
Oh Christ!
I'm joking. I'm
So
joking.
dark you can't see fuck all.
Yeah, right. That's what I said earlier.
We'll give a little love to Critters 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Critters
give a
2 is
little love
awesome.
to
Oh, yeah.
Critters 2.
Talk
Have you seen
to Ron
extended?
about
Have you seen
Critters.
extended Critters 2?
I don't know. Whatever's on. Is that what's on the Scream Factory? No, I didn't know that. We had another one.
I've got what it was. Back in they released a TV version of Critters, and it had 20 minutes of extra footage
Oh,
that never got released.
Wow.
And I got hold of the a copy of it from back. It looks shit now because it's like VHS copy,
right,
but
right.
it's got a lot of new bounty hunter bits in and more Criot scenes.
Oh, that would have been fun.
That's awesome.
Rob's got the hookup, man.
No, Rob, yeah. He's never moved off it. Just message him, Preston, and be like, oh, I haven't seen that.
I did make. I shouldn't say I sold many copies of it, but Critters a New Binge, although everyone hated it, I edited it all into a film and made it into an hour and 10 minutes film.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
I think James got it somewhere in the background.
Yeah, I got it.
And
It was
I'll
the
put that on Blu-ray with a cover, and it's cool.
Godzilla. I'm looking at the comments. Jason, his favorite is Gremlins 2. He likes it better than the first one.
Nice.
There's a lot of Gremlins 2 fans.
There is. Would you
watched
class?
it last week, aren't you?
Would you class The Last Crusade as a sequel?
Yeah. It sequels the first movie.
So yeah, I quite like Last Crusade up there.
That's a
It's what
classic,
it's-
man. Saw that in theater. That was great. What a good movie.
even see, it doesn't get much love. And whenever anybody asks me to do like a collaboration video, I always say this: Alien 3 director's cut is very good. I think
good.
that's
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it is. It
Definitely.
is good. It is a
but
good
the
movie.
director's
I have a-
cut,
I
not the
have a
cinema
problem.
release.
I have a problem with the ending, though. I don't like the ending of the director's cut.
Not coming out the chest.
Yeah, because I think it's much
Mm.
more poignant and
Yeah.
meaningful, with the original cut.
Yeah, but
The way
then they
that
know
she-
she's going to
the
be.
way that she grabs hold of it and holds it to her, like, you're coming with me.
That was in the
I
theatrical,
like
right?
Resurrection.
But it's
I like
Ripley. She knew she was going to come back
Resurrection.
for that abomination that was.
Resurrection's fun. It's fun.
I think Resurrection's got. I think the cast. I know people are going to slam me for this, but the cast in Resurrection as a group of people
Yeah.
is up there with the cast of Aliens. I think it's a weak film, but the cast of characters I thought was a really good squad mechanic in it. I liked it.
It's fun. It's a fun creature feature action film. When I had Dan Mumford on my channel and we reviewed it, is really that bad. He really liked the movie, but he can't. He likes it as a creature feature action flick.
Yeah.
He loves it, but he's like, I can't love it as an alien movie in the franchise. But he's like, I love it as a monster movie, So
Just the one bit that gets me. I think when the alien hybrid gets
Uh-oh.
sucked out the window, I'm sure it says "mummy."
does
And
it?
that loses me.
Actually, yeah, I always thought that he said that. Yeah.
When he gets sucked out,
Ah.
like, "Mummy."
I think maybe it did. Maybe that was on purpose. I don't know. What happened? Did we lose the host?
We have.
It's the Jamie Powell show. Jamie,
Hello, everybody.
how are you? All
I'm
right.
good.
Thanks for having us on here. We appreciate it.
I think we've lost Paul.
It's my pleasure.
He should be able to bounce back in. I don't know if any of you want to message him, because I've gotten kicked out of my own streams before because StreamYard's glitchy. But he can come right back in.
Oh, hang on.
There he is.
He's back.
back.
There he is.
Hey.
And he's
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
what-
Everything just shut everything off, and then, so I wanted to make sure. I know that once the stream's open, even if I leave, it still
Yeah,
remains
you
as
can
it is.
come back. Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Yes, there you go.
All right. Oh, he's back. We can't talk about him now. Damn it.
No.
Sorry, you can't badmouth me now. What film disappointed you the most?
Oh,
Midsummer.
gosh.
Mortal Kombat. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking Midsummer. Shit.
Right. I really hope I don't get no hate for this one. But
Be
I would
honest,
have to
it's fine.
say
Midsummer.
Avengers Endgame. Right?
Ooh.
Right, hear me out.
Go on then.
It's because one, we didn't see Hulk get his revenge on Thanos for beating the shit out of him in Infinity War, and
Okay.
also them not putting in that incredible scene of seeing all of the Avengers bow down to their fallen hero, Iron Man. That's what disappointed me, right? Because I would have loved to seen that scene. I don't give a shit if it was going to be longer. They should have put that scene in the movie, and it just absolutely disappointed me. But
So
then
both of those scenes were actually filmed. They're like deleted scenes
Yeah.
or something.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
they were deleted scenes. And
Oh.
when I saw those in the deleted scenes, I was just like, why didn't you put this in the movie? You've pretty much hyped all this up,
Yeah.
I'll add
and
it for you.
and we didn't get it. And not only that, I was just really annoyed that Hulk did not get his revenge on Thanos. Like, because Hulk, yes, he was like trying to beat up Thanos, but then Thanos had the upper hand, and we didn't even see him
we had
like, one
Captain
slight
Marvel.
revenge.
We had Captain Marvel, everyone's favorite superhero, get the hits in. Come on,
True.
a better
Fucking
choice.
Marvel.
I really like Captain Marvel. I really like.
Same here.
The thing is,
I'm happy you guys
Infinity-
I was
Infinity War-
joking.
I know you-
I was joking.
Infinity War was the superior film because
Yeah,
they lost
it was.
everything at the end. They lost everything in that film, and Endgame was very predictable because you knew what was going to happen.
Oh yeah.
It was very predictable. I thought Endgame was not. I wasn't a big fan to be honest, but I hate Captain Marvel, and Endgame
Fair
was
enough.
a weak one for me.
And I think my second one that I would actually
Okay.
say that was very disappointing
Midsummer.
was Wonder Woman 1984.
Well, there's a lot of people that agree with that one.
Yeah. Wonder Woman 1984. It just was like a massive letdown for me, and I literally did not know what to think after watching it. To actually be honest,
It was interesting.
and I can agree with people why they hate it so much.
When I had Rick Myers on my channel, it was really interesting because we were talking about that, and he says, "Stop doing homages." He's like, Hollywood, when you're making movies, stop doing homages. You know, because if you look at it, there was a lot of Superman 2, a lot of Christopher Reeve Superman in 1984, and you could tell they were trying to homage that. Those movies, I love the Christopher Reeve movies, but
same here. I absolutely love Christopher
They were
Reeve.
perfect for their time. We could stop homaging it. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like there was something right that someone actually found in the Man of Steel movie with Henry Cavill, where like where he's flying up towards that like that engine and everything, where like we see that close up of Henry Cavill's face, they actually faded in Christopher Reeve's face, and literally when I saw that, I was just like, oh my god.
I heard about that.
Yeah. They actually faded in Christopher Reeve's face in that scene. And when I saw that, I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But that was one of the Easter eggs apparently in the movie that no one found, but someone found it and they uploaded it to YouTube, and I was just like, whoa, okay.
I agree with
There's
Rob.
that weird funny noise again. Is someone having a tug?
No, it just happens every time. I'm afraid it's you can blame my stream if you want. I don't care.
Whatever.
Whatever.
What happened?
There's like a little tapping noise, but it's not me. Look, my hands are here.
It's definitely not me.
That actually happened to my stream last week, and everybody had headphones on, and the first half of the stream was fine, and the second half, this clicking noise
you're right.
did
And
happen.
nobody kind of stops.
It's just
yeah.
it's StreamYard's glitchy sometimes, so that's just how it's fine. As long as we're not bouncing off each other and repeat.
Yeah.
That'll drive everybody crazy.
Disappointing film for me. I think everybody knows that I despise it. It's probably The Last Jedi.
I thought you said light. I'll say Lighthouse. I thought you said Lighthouse.
No,
That's
but,
the most disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing because it was built up to watch The Last Jedi, and I was looking forward to it, up to trailers.
Yeah.
And you go into it, and you see Luke pick up the lightsaber and go like that, and I was just say, right, this film's going to be.
What? You didn't think, Luke Skywalker drinking blue titty milk was going to get over? I mean, come on, that's one of the best things, and most memorable things in Star Wars movie history. Come on, blue titty milk.
It's a bit where he just goes.
Mum joke. You got Poe Dameron in his X-wing saying your mum's on the line. What the fuck?
Porgs. Come on, everyone's going to remember. Everyone loves porgs.
Porgs is the only good thing about The Last Jedi.
And the caretakers. The
I'm
caretakers sweeping up fuck all. The caretakers are sweeping up fuck all on their island, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just.
No, I can't disagree with that one.
It's just so awful.
Yeah.
I have
They make Solo look good.
two that really disappointed me. Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh, yes.
After the classic film, you bring back most of the cast, and then it doesn't really go anywhere. They just repeat the same old thing.
Oh,
yes.
And
That
left
was
it
very
open-ended, teasing us with a third film, whether or not that'll ever happen.
Is it teasing or you like at the end when they do something like that, you're like, oh fuck, there might be another one.
I was laughing. I was like, oh, really? I thought it was hilarious. It's like, really?
But
What was your other one, Paulie?
The other one's A Good Day to Die Hard. The last Die Hard film. It's like,
oh, yes.
I heard
Joy
that was
Courtney.
bad. I haven't even seen it yet, and I'm a big Die Hard
Look
fan.
at you.
it's like,
Joy Courtney
Bruce Willis
twice
just
again.
walking around like a dumb shit, just telling everybody that he's on vacation and he doesn't want to get involved. And when he does have a crash and the truck flips over and the glass smashes everywhere, he just gets out and he's perfect.
It's
Not
Vin
even
Diesel
mark
then.
on his t-shirt.
Is it not? Is that Fast 9 then? Fast 9, yeah. All the Terminators.
It's just the way that Bruce Willis was for that film. It's like, I really don't give a shit. I don't really want to be here. It's that kind of attitude.
Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier, talking about Bruce Willie. Let's see, man. I'm still thinking, but yeah, keep going. Rob, go ahead. Rob hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I've done a few. Midsummer. I hate Midsummer.
Oh,
Midsummer,
no.
Midsummer, and
How
Midsummer.
many times have we heard that now?
Honestly, it's
funny
getting
thing is-
boring now, Rob. It's getting boring.
where I work, there's a road called Midsummer Avenue, and it winds me up every time I drive past it. And you see the picture of what-
They just want to nick the road sign.
Bloody moth just coming.
I was
What's it?
actually
Speed 2 as well.
on
Speed
set of that movie, Fighting with My Family, the one with Florence Pugh, who is in Midsummer. I was actually on the set of the movie being filmed, because Norwich is basically where I'm based, and where they were filming it was where she grew up, and it was in the local town and everything where I live, and I was on set, and I got to meet her real mother, Soraya Knight, and Ricky Knight, and I was just absolutely shocked
That's the
that
rough one,
the
isn't it?
film was. Sorry?
The Page film, yeah.
Yes,
I heard that was
Yes.
good. I heard that was pretty good.
it was brilliant. I thought it was absolutely incredible, and apparently Dwayne Johnson was actually in Norwich, filming one of the scenes, but like, unfortunately, I didn't get to see him, which was disappointing because I'm a big fan of Dwayne Johnson.
I've got a story about the doc. In London, Virgin Megastores in London when it was open, we
Right.
queued up. When he was still wrestling, we queued up for 9 hours to meet him, and because he had to
Really?
leave for a flight, we had to leave for a flight, and there was still about a 2-hour queue. And over the announcer, it said, "Dwayne." He was still called The Rock then.
Right.
The Rock's doing no signatures at the moment, but he's willing to shake your hand. And everyone was booing him. It was him in the Big Show. And everyone's like, "Fuck off! You know, we come all this way, and you're just going to shake a hand." It didn't go down well. But he's
Wow.
supposed to be a nice guy.
Wow. And well, I've actually met the real Page before. I actually went to one of the WAW wrestling events in Norwich. They used to wrestle at a place called Epic Studios, where it's like this massive auditorium. And I actually got to meet Paige herself, and she was really nice. Like she was a lovely woman. She was, and I got to meet her whole family as well, and they were incredible as well. And to actually meet the real Paige was an absolute honor, because I'm a massive WWE fan, and
She's great.
she is a great wrestler. And
I just remembered mine.
oh really?
I just remembered mine. I have to say, because I got the old age memory. I'll just forget everything in like 5 minutes. So
Right.
Give us a
if
clue.
it comes to my head, I have to say,
You give us a clue.
Shadow in the Cloud.
Oh, that was.
The Cleo Grace Montez movie.
I still haven't seen that.
There are
No, I
fans.
haven't seen that movie either.
There are fans, and it's okay if you like it. I have to be honest. If you watch
Right.
our trailer reaction and then we're losing it, we're like, oh my God, this looks like a fun, crazy, out there, over the top creature feature blast fest. I can't wait to watch this. We went crazy in the trailer reaction. We watched the movie. It's been a long time. A movie got me so mad that we literally, right after we got done watching the movie, we ran over here, set up shop, and filmed review right after. And yeah, it to us, when you see our reasons, you may still love the movie. There are a lot of fans for it, but if you see and hear our reasons, you can see why we were angry. Because what we wanted was a fun, crazy, over the top creature feature, blast horror fest. Let's have some fun, over the top craziness. And what we got was a whole bunch of men being sexist to a woman the entire film.
Yeah, the right.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Plus,
Wow.
she couldn't make up her mind what bloody accent she was going to talk in. Half American and half English.
Oh, I couldn't believe it, man. And what made me even more mad, look at the score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's almost perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay. I see who's enjoying this movie.
That's what annoys me about Fast 9. People are liking Fast 9 over here. And it's shit.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. I love all the other films. But,
Yeah. So
Nine.
nine's really that bad? It's really that bad?
Is it really that bad?
Because I'm hearing things over here that it's
Why
atrocious.
review? Why spoiler-free review?
All right.
I have not
It's all
seen
about-
Fast 9 yet.
There's a point where they have a conversation about, like, are we immortal? Why aren't we dead? because they should be dead in every scene pretty much. It's just ridiculous.
So
Yeah, well, I did hear that they were supposed to be doing like a Jurassic World sort of crossover thing. I've been hearing oh my gosh! If that
Transformers, the Transformers crossover as well. That was going to do.
Cadillacs
Oh
and
my
dinosaurs.
There's
Cadillacs and
another Too
dinosaurs.
Fast
The
and Furious.
movie.
What's that, Paul?
Jesus.
Is there another Too Fast and Furious
Another
coming?
It's probably gonna be like 1 and 2, like.
Is there?
really?
And there's a spin-off as well with 2 of the characters in this one.
Oh my god!
But no more Rock and
No, I think they'd have fallen out, didn't they? I like
Jason Statham movie.
Hobbs and Shaw was a fun film. It's not a fast.
That's what I heard. I heard it's fun
fun
over.
film.
Yeah, I heard it's fun over the top action. I have it. I just haven't watched it yet. But yeah, Vagina in the Cloud is probably one of my most recent worst. I was like, yo, you got to be kidding me, man. Yeah, we hated that way more than everybody hated Wonder Woman 1984.
Oh yeah.
They expected us to destroy Wonder Woman 1984. They thought we were too nice, but we watched Shadow in the Cloud before that.
Apparently, that there's rumors going around that Zack Snyder's going to do the third Wonder Woman. Like that's what I've been hearing. That he's going to.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be
Patty Jenkins is going to give that up.
Apparently so, because of how bad the second movie was, and then apparently Zack Snyder wanted to pretty much join in and doing that. And I'm just thinking to myself,
Doesn't Warner Brothers or hate Zack Snyder?
I think they probably
Yeah,
do
right.
now.
Don't they
Yeah, right.
hate him?
yeah. Apparently from what I saw, that Warner Bros have not shown Zack Snyder how well the Snyder Cut has been doing on HBO Max. They didn't even show him the ratings. They didn't even show him the views. They didn't show him nothing. And like,
The thing is, I think that film was phenomenal. But if we didn't have the pandemic, would people have sat that long in the cinema to watch that film, or would you make it in 2 parts?
They should have made it 2 parts, like Avengers.
Yep.
That would have
Or have
worked
a break.
fine.
Why not have a break? Put 10 minutes in the middle for a piss.
Like the old school intermission.
Ice cream.
The old school intermission time. The curtains gonna have the curtains.
Yeah, I think that's what done. That's what I know. Wonder Woman people hate, but because it was a lot of people watched it digitally, it was an easier watch to watch at home than it would have been in the cinema. And I think that's why I love Justice League. I think it done better for the fact that you could watch it indoors and have a tea break. You know?
I thought it was absolutely incredible. Zack Snyder absolutely killed it. Even though what he had been going through with losing his daughter, he still came back stronger than ever, and he delivered. He absolutely delivered this movie, and that was insane. I loved his cut of Justice League. It's basically what we have been wanting ever since we got that absolutely disastrous Joss Whedon cut that we do not talk about. That does not exist anymore.
Well, I guess I do bleed. That's our Batman, folks.
You knew there was a Justice
That's our
League
Batman.
Snyder Cut. If you didn't know the Snyder Cut existed, would you have the same feeling about Justice League, the Whedon one?
Yes.
Probably not.
I watched it once. I never watched it again.
Same.
I only watched it again to prepare for the extended version.
And there's an Aya cut of Suicide Squad, they reckon.
Probably so.
I wasn't really impressed. The extra scenes were fine. The extra Joker scenes were okay.
Honestly,
Justice
I
League.
did not like Jared Leto as Joker whatsoever. Like, I really did not like how he looked. Like, for me,
Should have made him Jason Todd. Made him Jason Todd. And that'd been it.
yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. I did like how Zack Snyder had put him right at the end of Justice League. Like, I thought that was fantastic. And then him and Batman having a bit of a confrontation.
That was great.
That was insane.
The dialogue was really good. They were fucking with
that
each
was
other.
nuts.
I just wish they would just do both. They don't have to. If they hate Zack Snyder so much, they don't have to have Zack Snyder take control of their DCEU. Do whatever they want.
Exactly.
With their DCEU, right? But then still have the Snyderverse on HBO Max.
Exactly.
Continue his story, his little story as a series or something. Just do that.
Well, apparently, Zack Snyder's going to be going to Marvel Studios, and he's they're pretty much eyeing him up to do a Ghost Rider movie.
What?
Yeah. Like apparently Marvel Studios are actually eyeing up Zack Snyder to direct a Ghost Rider movie, and guess who they're eyeing up to play Johnny Blaze?
Nicolas Cage.
Matt
No.
Damon.
No,
Bruce
Rob,
Willis. Bruce Willis.
No, it's going to be John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves. That's who they're eyeing up to play Johnny Blaze.
That was a fan thing that went around. They wanted him to be Johnny. Yeah, I saw that.
But
It's interesting.
Ghost Rider's going to appear in a Marvel-related thing soon. I don't know if it's going to be Moon Knight or he's going to appear in either series. It might have been Loki. Or they say he's going to appear in something soon.
Right.
So series or movie, we're not sure.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wasn't he played by the guy from the newest Terminator film? That played the bad Terminator.
I liked that Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I
thought it
think
was
you might
solid.
have been, yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
I have
that
seen
was
the
solid.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series. I thought
Yeah.
that Ghost Rider was pretty good.
It's something different. I liked him as that Ghost Rider character than Dark Fate character he played.
Oh, yeah.
Generic Terminator number 5.
Which doesn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
If Marvel Studios do go along with doing this with Keanu Reeves, I'm all for it. Because like we all know how good Keanu Reeves is as John Wick, right?
But
If
that's
he can
gonna be
pull off
years
John
off.
Wick, I'm sure he can pull off Ghost Rider.
Well, and Zack Snyder, too. We know he could do Dark. And he loves the superhero movies to be rated R. So
Won't he be too old now, though? Because if you look at, they're on to Phase 4 now. You won't see Ghost Rider till probably Phase 5. Because if announced
Probably
Phase
not.
4, he'd be too old, wouldn't
Yeah, probably. It's because there were actually
Stopped Harrison
3.
Ford, did it?
True.
he? I would rather have Keanu as like Wolverine, maybe then. He'll bulk him up a bit.
Yeah, it's because like apparently that there were 3 actors that Marvel Studios were actually eyeing up to play the MCU Ghost Rider, and that was what was his name? From The Walking Dead.
Daryl.
Yeah,
Norman Reedus.
That's it.
Norman Reedus, yes. Also that guy that played in Sons of Anarchy and King Arthur. What's his name? Charlie
Hunnam.
You mean Johnny
yeah,
Cage?
him. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
Johnny
him
Cage, man.
and
Johnny Cage. Johnny
Yeah.
Cage.
yeah, and Keanu Reeves. So pretty much they eyed up those 3 actors for Ghost Rider, and apparently
Just
Marvel have
to confirm
chosen
then,
Keanu Reeves.
just to confirm then, that if Charlie Hunnam is going to be the next Johnny
Johnny
Cage, that means that Johnny Cage is officially a Geordie.
Oh,
So you know,
It
Can't be perfect, can we?
it was
so
him or
probably-
the Miz. I think the Miz, the wrestler, was going to be.
so people who are from my neck of the woods, Preston, are called Geordies.
Okay.
So you know, so and he's from my neck of the
Something else
woods.
as well.
They're called something else as well. See you next Tuesday.
You said it on me.
Yeah, but I'm actually, funny enough, I've got a
Is it more
fan
comic?
thing. No, it's not a Mortal Kombat question. What's the best movie Rob? What's the best movie of 2021?
More combat.
Okay. It's actually Cascade Movie TV Reviews. It says, "Hey, Slayer Reviews, it's your other half here."
Oh no.
Oh.
Who's this then?
Aw.
Come on then. Who's this then?
That is my girlfriend, Cascade. She's always in my vlogs with me when I go Blu-ray hunting at HMV. She always comes along, and she actually really supports me in what I do. She knows how passionate I am for movies and steelbooks, and she's really supportive of me and what I do. So yeah, that's who
Nice.
Cascade is.
It's good to have a good woman by your side. Maybe I'll have one someday. No, I haven't married.
Oh
Me too.
yes, yeah.
Is it women are there to support us and annoy us at equally the same measure?
Does she
yes,
still
she
want
is
us
a
to
big
answer
stupid-
Does she want us
She's
to
a
answer
big
that question?
Supernatural fan. Yes, she is a massive
The thing is,
Supernatural fan.
So believe it
once you
or
marry her, you're fucking.
Sorry.
Sorry.
not. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no!
What do you say, Rob?
I'm saying once you get once
When
you get
I-
married, it'll go downhill, mate. All my purchases I get through the post are
That's it.
subscriber mails from Paul.
Yes, I send you. loads of
Here's the receipt. No, it's fine.
I'm skint now, Rob, of all the subscriber mail I send you.
Yeah.
You never send me any subscriber mail.
Continue.
So yes,
when
who is a fan of Supernatural?
I'm getting ready to answer that. So the when I saw the trailers for Supernatural, I was just like, no, I'm not. Two pretty boys, no, going off. They're looking like models. Get the fuck out of here. Going off hunting shit. Get out of here, man. They don't even have peach fuzz. They probably don't even have hair on their chest. Get the fuck out of here. And then a buddy of mine that I trust says, no, dude, it's actually good. I'm like, what? Supernatural's actually good. The two models, really. And they're like, he's like, and this guy I trust is my buddy. He's like, no, seriously, I gave it a shot. It's actually pretty good. So I was like, all right. I was bored one day. And after the first episode, I was like, yo, all right, this is kind of intriguing me. People are dying. I'm not expecting to die. That's a plus with the samurai. All right. But I stuck with it, and I actually was entertained by it. I actually liked the brothers. I actually was entertained by it. I didn't finish the last season, but maybe up to season 5 or 6, they probably could have just ended it right there. That's when I think the show was at its peak, and then they just kind of kept milking it, and then some seasons are better than others. But yeah, for something I completely dismissed because of the hot bod, male models for Old Spice and shit were like on there, being advertised. I was like, I'm done with this. On some CW, get out of here. No,
Justine,
but I
Jensen
actually ended up
Ackles,
liking it.
He's in the next series of The Boys.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually excited for that.
As Soldier Boy, I am very excited to see how well he portrays that character.
I see him working out. He listened to the samurai. He grew out his beard. He's a man.
Is also,
I'm just kidding.
And
Jamie.
Jensen Ackles is also going to be voicing Batman as well in the new upcoming The Long Halloween DC animated movie.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And his voice as Batman sounds nuts. He sounds incredible. Probably not as good as, Kevin Conroy and everything, right?
His voice as good as Mark Hamill as Skeletor. Fucking hell.
But yeah, I'm willing to give Jensen Ackles a chance as Batman. Like, I'm sure he'll do a great job.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see him in The Boys. But yeah, Supernatural's fun. I actually enjoyed it.
So I
don't mind Supernatural.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give 10 more minutes, which will take us to 11:30 or half 1 for you. No, 2:30. No. I'll do it. What time is it there?
What's happening? It's 3:23. It's 3:23 p.m.
Okay, we'll go for 3:30 your time. So we're going to go for one more question, and then that'll be it. Because it is nearly 11:30 here. And
how much we love Midsummer is the next question.
So,
oh god.
Next question is: Mortal Kombat can never be bettered. Discuss. No, I'm joking. What film surprised? This is the last question for the evening. Okay. Everybody who's watching, thank you very much. What film surprised you the most?
Oh gosh,
Mortal Kombat.
it didn't surprise me because I knew it was going to be awesome. It was made for me, that film.
Actually, I got one. John Wick.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a shit about John Wick when that came out.
No.
Nobody gave a shit. That was like a sleeper hit. And when I saw the trailer and you see Keanu Reeves going, I'm thinking I'm back. Me and my buddies were like, oh boy. We were like, oh boy. But we were like, you know what? We like Keanu Reeves from the old days, right? Speed.
Oh, yeah, it's from The Matrix and everything.
Give me what I need. Right? And I was like, yeah, you know what? We're not doing anything Friday night. Fuck it. Let's go out. Maybe there might be some cool action. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm back. So we went to go see the theater. We went to go see it in the theater. No expectations at all. And then once the action started to kick off, we were like, yo, the way this action choreography, this tactical gun type shooting, I've never seen this before. This is different. And by the end of the movie, we were like, yo, that was pretty kick-ass, man. Like, we really enjoyed it. Yeah. But yeah, at first we were like, what is this, John? What the fuck is this? I mean, we even told other people that we knew. We're like, hey, what are you doing Friday? We're going to see this John Wick. Yeah, I saw that preview, man. It looks like some garbage. That's what people were saying. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I only just
Eh.
watched them for like the first time 2 weeks ago, and I laid off it for so long, and I really regretted it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so incredibly hyped for Chapter 4. And
Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen, man, Ip Man himself is coming to the John Wick universe, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Lou
I'm
Diamond
sold.
Phillips. Sorry.
And I can't believe that Pennywise himself has even been casted in the movie. Bill Skarsgård, like I can't believe that he's been casted in John Wick Chapter 4. Like that was a surprise.
Yeah, real quick, really fast and really quick. I'll share my Lou Diamond Phillips story really quick. That way, you guys are aware of it. So when Iron Monkey got released here in America in 1993, in Hong Kong it came out in 1993. It got, because of the popularity of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, they started releasing old kung fu movies here in theater.
Right.
Drunken Master 2 came Legend of Drunken Master. Iron Monkey was released here because of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Iron Monkey is actually an old movie. It came out in 1993. So I already seen it. So when I went to the theater to see it on the big screen, I was like, yeah, let's go see it again. It'd be cool to see it on the big screen. We watched it on the big screen because they re-released it. And there's 5 dudes behind me and my friend. Every single time Donnie Yen came on screen, they said, hey, man, hey, ain't that Lou Diamond Phillips? You're like, yeah, man. That's Lou Diamond Phillips, man. I ain't seen him since Young Guns. The whole movie, and me and my buddy are laughing. We're holding our ribs, laughing hysterically at these guys behind us. And the whole entire movie, they even to the end, man, you seen them kicks, Lou Diamond Phillips, man? He still got the moves, man. So anytime you hear me make a joke like that, that's the story behind it. Yeah, there you go.
I think a film that surprised me, which I wasn't expecting to like, was Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh yeah, there's one right there. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Ooh, Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods. That trailer was garbage.
That film was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Terrible. Oh, that trailer was so bad.
That is one of the movies that I am going to be picking up on 4K. Like, because I absolutely loved The Cabin in the Woods. I thought it was great. Like Chris Hemsworth, well, even though he died,
I love that when he just goes off and he just hits.
Yeah, I just loved how like he was on the motorbike and then all of a sudden, you know what, he's dead, and I'm just like, okay.
Enjoy it, everybody.
I thought The Cabin in the Woods was a pretty good film, and that's why I'm actually going to pick it up on 4K and rewatch it again. Because I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the whole finale carnage where it's insanity. We had absolutely no idea that was coming. We were watching the movie.
Like when they all just came in, you saw blood splattered everywhere.
We refused to go see it. We refused.
Yeah,
and then my buddy was like, "No, man, you got to go see it." I'm like, "Really? All right." Yeah, but go ahead. I'm talking too much.
A film that surprised me would be
Midsommar.
I've mentioned it already. Is the remake of Evil Dead?
Really?
That was good. That was solid.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I love the originals, and it's as good.
Oh yeah, Sam Raimi did a brilliant job on the original, so I thought he was.
Same as Dawn. Same as Dawn of the Dead remake. I thought it was going to be shit, and it's like the soundtrack's brilliant. The end is, without spoilers, the end is. I didn't expect that on the boat. So wow.
Great. I will
say one of the movies that actually surprised me, right? And I hope I do not get battered for this, but I was actually really surprised about
Bloodshot.
The first 47 Meters Down movie.
Oh,
I was actually really surprised about 47 Meters Down. I am a big fan of shark movies, right? And I was going into this movie like, am I going to enjoy this? Am I not? And then all of a sudden, surprisingly, I absolutely enjoyed it. Like, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then when I watched 47 Meters Down, I was like, okay, this is awesome. And that was pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Paulie.
Oh, Paulie.
I'm going to have to say Unhinged with Russell Crowe.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Son of a bitch in that film.
Everyone hates this fucking movie.
Really?
Everyone
I
hates
loved it. I
thought it was fantastic.
This is so convenient that everything happens in this movie is so convenient. How convenient. You know, There's movies out there that you just want to turn your brain off, get a pizza, get a beer, and have a good time.
Yeah.
Thrillers.
Absolutely.
It's a thriller. Have you not seen Duel? Have you not seen Duel, Steven Spielberg?
Yeah,
Thrillers.
Yeah.
Have you not seen
Yeah.
The Hitcher classic with Rutger Hauer?
Amazing.
Thrillers. Breakdown with Kurt Russell. Thrillers.
Amazing.
Go ahead. Keep talking, Paulie. Go ahead.
I mean, the woman that pissed him off, she was so disorganized that she got what she deserved anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes.
Get your life together, woman. But no, he was fantastic in that film.
Unhinged was that last year now?
Yeah.
Here we go. Unhinged. Out of 100%, 48.
Yeah, that's
48% out of 100. Audience 77. That's about right.
Yeah.
That's how it works. 48%.
I think
It actually
Unhinged,
was lower. It actually used to be lower when it came out. It was like 10%. It actually has gone up. I'm surprised.
with Unhinged. For me, I had the same reaction when I watched Bad Boys for Life, where I thought, "Ooh, I think Martin Lawrence and Russell Crowe have kind of like let themselves go a bit there, haven't they?" I suppose because you watch Bad Boys 1 and 2 going into For Life, and then you watch Gladiator and like The Water Diviner, then you get to Unhinged and you're like, "Oh, he's had a few shrimps in the barbie over there, hasn't he?"
Well, he's been watching that Fat Samurai guy videos. I was the inspiration. So, yeah, you want to be like that
My
guy.
favourite scene in Unhinged was in the diner scene when he's on the phone.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was so.
And why
tense.
did nobody do anything? Anybody watching? Nothing happened.
That would happen in real life, I think. Anybody sitting around would be like, "What the fuck?" And they just, I don't know what the hell's happening over here. Yeah, people are getting stabbing. I don't know if maybe it was a female he was stabbing. They'd probably jump in there.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know, man. It's just it's nothing wrong with having a nice little fun, time wasting thriller that you can have fun for an hour and a half. But people it's all, oh, we have to make movies overly long. Every movie we make has to be over almost 3 hours. Army of the Dead. Every movie has to be ridiculously long.
I
You
hate
can have
that film.
fun.
I hate that film.
Thank you.
Oh,
We are friends, Rob.
It's
I love all right. Right. So let's just
But look at the
confirm.
fucking-
Right?
I've been banished. I've been banished from Bluetuber community.
Why make it? It's too fucking long. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's shit.
there's no action.
Yeah, nothing happens in the middle of the movie.
It's so
I
good.
enjoyed it. I loved it.
Not an hour.
I don't.
A
Can't
lot
have
of people loved it, and it's fine. It's fine if you guys like it.
I didn't think it was long enough.
That's what she said.
All right, is that it?
Yep. That's
Host
it.
of ours. We're going to
That's
wrap
me.
it up there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is
Oh,
it.
so,
I
Evander,
didn't
thanks
get
for
to say
jumping on.
mine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
thank
sorry.
you so much.
Oh,
for having
Jamie,
me.
go ahead, Jamie. Then we'll.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Uh-oh, what happened?
I'll mute him.
I think
Sorry.
he's just muted
Was he
You
saying
muted
something?
yourself.
No, I've muted him. I've muted him. Sorry, Jamie. Carry on.
I was going to say of recent, the film that surprised me was Cruella. I
Oh,
didn't
yes.
expect much of the trailer, and I really enjoyed it. There you go.
Emma
All
Stone
right.
killed it, man. She
I
was
actually
brilliant.
thought you were going to say Wrong Turn.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
mind on New Wrong Turn.
I
Fuck
enjoyed
you.
that.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it. People like it. I haven't seen it yet though.
It's
good
I didn't mind
film.
it. It hasn't got the hillbillies in it, so be prepared for no hillbillies.
So it's it's a reboot,
Yeah,
not a remake. Okay.
I liked it. I liked it.
Think Wrong Turn cross of Midsummer.
Oh gosh.
That's not going to sell it for Rob.
The
I know.
benefit for me was
No.
I never saw the original, so it didn't make any difference to me.
Ah,
Fair
So I was
enough,
going
Paulie.
with
Fair
fresh
enough.
eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you happy now? I've given you your moment to shine there, Jamie. You all right with that? Awesome.
Thank you.
Right, it is now 11:35, 25
Jeez.
to midnight here. So
Time for
I'm at
night
work.
night.
Jamie's exactly. Yeah. So Preston,
Same here, and
thank
I
you
have to
so
go to
much for
work.
coming on. I know that we had obviously technical difficulties at the beginning, so I really appreciate it coming on.
honor to be here and hang out with all these other badasses. Bluetooth community, the Bluetoothers.
And just let you know, Preston,
That's right.
that I have subscribed to your channel, and Jamie as well. And
Oh,
also,
well, thank you.
Rob, I've subscribed
Thank
to
you, Jamie.
guys. So,
Thank
yeah,
you.
This is what it's about. It's about bringing
Oh,
everybody
shit.
together.
We got Sub-Zero in the chat.
Who?
We got
Yeah, have you
Sub-Zero in
subscribed,
the
Paulie?
chat.
You haven't said you've subscribed to me.
Paulie, I've been subscribed to you for quite a lot of years. So.
I'm just kidding.
I know, but it's been an absolute pleasure to actually be talking with you guys. Like, this is incredible. Like, for me being a fan, and now I'm here talking to you guys is incredible. And
Take it. Put your Sub-Zero back on. Yeah. Oh, okay, that'll work. Thumbnail. Somebody record. Take a snap of this.
I'll do it when I got it. Can you do it? I can't. I'll just got this.
Perfect.
I'll do as a thumbnail. Yeah. Right. Oh, but yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I'll thank you very much. Everybody's watching. I shall end the broadcast, and then obviously we're still in the background and everything. So we're